We are back. We are back. Okay, so last time we played this was a couple of days ago, and I honestly I'm not sure I want to continue the story here. I think what I want to do first, before we move on to whatever else is there, I think what I want to do is go back and do some of the side story stuff that we have unlocked, right? So I get a better feeling of like what happened before we got here, because obviously you know, I'm not super knowledgeable about the universe of that game and the world and stuff. So yeah, I think I wanted to return to town. We'll return to town and we'll do some of those missions and stuff. I like the fact that you can actually go back. It's kind of cool. Also, I need to figure out the side quests, like how that works, right? Because like, so these are called quests. The other quests are called side quests. And then there's play online, which I think these quests, like here, I think they might be like on a timer or something and kind of restart over time. I'm not sure. Like I don't know what to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try one and see if I get like another group of 3, or if, or like maybe do all 3 and then figure out if that's like all there is to it. Like I don't know, man. It's not super well explained. So
the arrangements at once.
Let's try this one. So it says easy. A horde of goblins have been spotted in the forest. If nothing is done, our people won't be able to gather firewood or medicinal herbs and trade with other islands. Will grind to a halt. We urgently need battle-hardened Skyfarers to put a stop to this threat. So I think these are supposed to also be like a kind of multiplayer option. But I'm not sure. Also, like there's a number. See at the top there, it says like water. Then it's Katalina's face. Then like it's sword and shield, so I don't know what that means. And then there's a number, so I think the number next to it must be the power, because it says advised power 200. So I'm at 635, which means I should be a-okay to tackle this, hopefully. Fail condition, a critical gauge reaches 0, which I don't know what that means. Defeat 2 foes with thrown objects and clear within 2 minutes. How do you defeat enemies with thrown objects?
Good luck out there.
After accepting a quest, make sure you have everything ready, then press square to confirm you're ready. Once all players are ready, you'll automatically depart. Okay, so these are multiplayer quests. I see. I am ready. But since I'm alone, it's just me and my AI companions, I would assume. A former knight of the Earth Empire, Katalina fights to protect Lyria, wielding a magical sword. She's an adept warrior who adapts to any situation. Katalina creates various combos by using square and triangle. Repeatedly press triangle to unleash a sweeping slash attack. Pulling off combos fills the Ares gauge. Once the gauge is full, Katalina can summon the Primal Beast Ares to bolster her combos, skills, and skybox. Yo.
Looks like they're coming for us. You ready?
Oh, these are thrown objects, are they? What do I do with
All
this?
support.
Let's finish them. Let's keep it up.
Indeed. Let's keep it up.
Ugh. Looks like you got a second.
How does that work, though? Oh, grab. And throw.
They just keep coming.
Or they. Oh. I see. Oh, wow. They're super. Oh, I got it.
One fell blow. Keep it up, and we'll finish the next wave in no time. I'm not liking the look of this, but don't let it intimidate ya.
I'll finish this. The time is you're ready.
That's one way down, but looks like
Is that
there's
it?
still more of them. I'm not liking the look of this.
No, of course not.
But don't let it
It
intimidate
says clear within
ya.
2 minutes, but like,
Fantastic.
I don't think we'll do it. We need like 30. There's only 30 seconds.
Meteor, get behind my shield. It's over.
20 seconds left. Bro, he's so far.
I'll finish this.
That's one way down, but looks like there's still
Oh, we
more.
did it. Wow, with 7 seconds to spare. Thank God.
I'm not liking the look of this, but don't let it intimidate ya.
You are a
Wait, is this like bonus?
into the fray. We make quite the team. We'll conclude this. Now, we turned the tide.
Let's keep it up.
Yeah, so she controls a little differently than
I think that's everything. You were awesome
I'm like
out
a
there.
little less mobile, I feel like, than the captain was, the MC was. Interesting. Very cool though. That was a super cool fight.
I'll protect you.
You're gonna have to get used to like their movement and stuff. I was kind of more worried about getting the objectives rather than learning to fight, so oh, we got the S++ rank. Oh. Whoa, that's a lot of rewards. Saigo reward dropped items. Ruby Tycoon. Don't know what any of this is. That is a lot of information.
Come to view the requests?
Right.
It says cleared. I see. So they stay there, they become cleared. So very obviously I should be doing those. Yeah, I do have a quest I can turn in, they said. Can I just see? Oh, I can see it like this.
Excuse me.
Blast those goblins. They've always pestered us, sure, but lately they've become more and more vicious. Teach them a lesson, will you? Annoying neighbors. Goblin Stormer defeated 3 and needed 3. Can I just go and like fight them on my own, or do I have to do the side quests at the same time as the regular quests? Is there a way for me to go back to the forest and fight? Not sure.
Nothing on you.
Let's see. Can I go? No. There's someone in their way. How am I supposed to complete these side quests now? The only way is through those other missions? Is that it? Because if so, that's weird.
Yes. Can
I
help
thought
you?
I could just go into a location, like travel back to a previous location
What do you think?
and explore and stuff. But it seems like I can do that. Okay. Let's see what's the next quest we have to do. Oh, we got attack power 1. Rupee Tycoon. Earn more rupees. Doesn't apply to online players in your party. Oh. Okay. Side quest. The Lingering Regret. Yeah, that's the one that gives me the silver key. The wee pincer. Miracle Mushroom. Oh, I can actually report this one too. I'll go to clan. I must have gotten a mushroom during that battle. Very cool.
Easier than eating apples.
Yo, I'm level 5. Let's go, man. Wait, I'm level 5, but it says I'm level 4 up there. But it does say that EO is level. Maybe it was EO level to level 5. That was the icon that I saw. It looked like Katalina's face, but it might have been. I might have looked wrong. What did I just get? Oh, a health one. Boost base health. Interesting. Lyria's journal. Probably monsters. Suppose, yeah. Oh, look at these. I want to read some of these. Small ring reptiles nest all over the sky realm. They resemble dragons but are not classified as such. Wyverns make for clever hunters, though they lack the higher faculty for a reason. They attack airships on sight, understanding them to be valuable sources of food. I mean, imagine there's like a flying buffet that comes to you, and then there's a bunch of like, you just have to pick the people off. Proto-Bahamut. This colossal dragon acts as a guardian to Shino and Lyria. Though bound from snout to tail, it possesses the might to devastate all that stands in a Grand Cypher's path. Grand Cypher is the name of the ship, I keep forgetting. Timberwolf, a monster commonly seen throughout the sky realm, more intelligent than the common beast. They often roam in packs and are intensely loyal to their leaders. Using their razor-sharp fangs, they swiftly kill their prey with ease. Hornbirds. This dive-bombing avian monster is noteworthy for the large horn with which it skewers prey. Quackadile, the big boss we fought. These massive reptile-like monsters are bipedal. The quackadile is encrusted in mineral scales that provides a near-impervious defense, but also burden it with a debilitating weight. Because each movement is so energy-consuming, they hunt by camouflaging themselves as boulders and lying in wait for hapless prey. That makes a lot of sense. Wait, I can view the 3D models? Bro, what? I couldn't even do that in like 16 and stuff. So cool. Oh my god, man. That is badass. You can even like hide the UI. So if you want to take screenshots and stuff, that's crazy. Stormer, Goblin Stormer. The rashest, most truculent of goblins often become stormers, who charge down their foes on the front lines of battle. However, they know nothing of courage or honor, craving only the thrill of bloodshed and letting loose ecstatic war cries that boost allied morale. Witch Doctor. Goblins have developed their own complex societies, with some members adopting specialized roles pertaining to the art of war. Witch Doctors often form the rear rank of goblins' battalions, casting spells and hexes to turn the tides of battle. These magi are sly even for goblins and delight in hounding prey. Goblin Archer. Goblins have developed their own complex societies. Sure. Goblin Archers will always fire on their targets from a safe distance. When cornered, they would appear to surrender and strike viciously at any unsuspecting foe. Interesting. So wind, water, fire. Water again. Goblin Tinkers are tasked with screening their allies behind thick shields. However, when enraged, they will throw defense to the wind and flail about their formidable blades. And soldiers, look at those guys. Goblin soldiers are battle-hardened fighters who have developed enough strength to crush foes with no more than their monstrous fists. They are experienced and shrewd enough to strategize in the heat of battle, but often lack the patience, choosing instead to wrest victory through brute force. Bruh. A bunch of Rafal coins. I wish that when I did like get our rewards, it would just check all the ones that are currently marked with a marker. That way, just because right now I have to like go back and check every single one of them by hand. I love that Lyria's journal has its own theme, the music theme. That's kind of cute. All right, check out the next one. So it seems like the quests I have are not necessarily the same ones as these quests. Well, they're not related, at least. I just happened to be to find the items I needed to complete those quests using this quest here. Protector Wood, Sun Dappled Grove. I need to be 300, which is higher than this. This was 200.
I can make the arrangements at once.
Timberwolves have been seen near the village, perhaps due to the uptick of goblin activity in the area. At best, they'll get into our livestock. At worst, they might harm our children. Please, we need someone to rid the forest of this menace. Okay, so I need to not reach the critical condition more than 2 times. It's not going to happen. Defeat 3 foes with thrown objects. So that's 1 more than before, and I need to clear within 2 minutes. Okay.
Please be careful.
I don't like the timer ones. They're probably all like that. Probably all have a timer, but I kind of wish they didn't, to be honest.
Leave the front line to me.
Katalina looks so freaking good now.
You're bringing the whole circus, huh?
She really
On your
does.
toes. Yikes! It's alive!
Do or die.
Okay.
I'll protect you from anything.
I got 1.
Stay
That
focused.
should take care of this area. The next zone awaits.
Wait, is there just 1 throne?
It just
Oh, no,
keeps
there's more
coming,
here.
Or we'll show 'em who's boss.
Is there a throne item nearby?
But you will let us pass. Winter's reign! Fantastic!
If there's no other throne item.
Right close call.
Should have moved away.
Stay calm, you're finished!
Oh, I am level 5 now. Finally.
We kicked some serious butt there. Let's keep it up.
Where is it? Oh, over there. Okay, there's more thrown items here. A lot more.
Just keep coming, or we'll show
But
'em.
we're not doing the 2-minute thing.
Any last wishes?
Somehow I didn't kill them.
You are a blessing.
Oh my god. Seriously? These enemies are the worst. They keep moving around, man. I think I killed like 2 with thrown objects, but I missed 1. So we want to get S++.
More
This
monsters.
crew is under
You
my
ready?
protection. Meet your end! You're mine! Get behind my shield! Let's do this! The time is right! No escape!
She attacks way slower than I thought she would. Okay, so we failed most objectives, which is not great.
And I think that's everything. You were awesome out there.
I wish I could still walk around and explore before coming back, you know?
Was that all?
I would assume we get S at least, but that's going to be it. Wait, I got the MVP because no healing needed? Oh, we're so close to S+. Come on. Seriously? Back power. Another world shroom. Okay, so that's how we got the mushrooms earlier. Okay. Damn, we're gonna have to up our game. So I've been using her for now. What if I should eventually try to use somebody else?
What can I do?
I mean, I really like Katalina. She's like my favorite character, like just design-wise and stuff, but Land Beast Claw. It's clearly used for some. I don't know what it's used for.
Appreciate the support.
Got an order? What should I strengthen? Sigil enhancement?
I think sigils is the one that we needed stuff to do. Dark shards, prison chips. Yeah, we're nowhere near
Want your
that.
weapons tempered?
What was the one thing I wanted to upgrade? I didn't have any money left. Oh no, we did it. We did it. We did it. We have a ton of money now. Forgot. We sold a bunch of stuff. Wait, can I sell more trash?
Skyfarers, want to sell something? Let's see what you got.
No, I
Your
don't
weapons
have any
won't
trash right now.
betray ya.
Okay. I don't know how to do these quests though. It's kind of weird, like yeah, go get that thing. It's like, okay, but like I don't know how. Maybe the boss is a golem.
Yes, can I help you? Here it is.
Maybe the one mission I have that is a boss happens to be a golem. Maybe, I don't know. What was the wait, hold on. What was the oh, Lyria's journal. Wait, why? Oh, trophy. Where's the quest that we just got that we have as a side quest here? That's the thing with the golem finger thing. That's the thing with crabs. Crabby resonance is the reward I'm going to get, but I need a wee pincer. I don't know how to get that.
Come to view the request? Right. Would you take this one?
My papa's a lumberjack, but I know there's a big monster you're leaving in the forest. I'm worried about Papa. Can somebody beat the monster, please? Within 3 minutes, don't enter critical clear within 1 minute.
Please be
Oh, we're
careful.
not doing 1 minute. I don't think so. So, I think one of the ways to get an S++ is probably having friendos. Oh, it's this monster again. Can we find him again? Within 1 minute, though. I feel like that's a big ask. Like 1 minute is
Do or
short.
die. Light wall. Stay alert. Enough of you. You're finished. I'll protect you from anything. It's over. Say goodnight. Keep it up. I'll finish this.
Some bosses gain the Bloodthirst effect that makes Skybound art ineffective and greatly reduces the damage taken. Thankfully, the effect is only temporary. Okay.
Enchanted land. Prepare to launch.
Wait.
No.
Might want to heal.
Thanks.
Wait, how are we supposed to beat him in the minute?
Victory favors us. Plunge guard. It's over. Do it. Right behind you.
Can we take a breather?
I'm afraid there's no time.
He died. We did it in like less than 3 minutes, obviously. I don't think we got into... I think like one of us... I think I got into the red. Does that count as critical mode? I don't know. I don't know what critical is. Wait, chests?
Over already? Boy, you're on a roll.
Now what
Wait,
do
there's a
we have
timer
here?
to open the chest?
Oh my. Now then. Not bad.
Why? That's so rude. Why is there a timer? I have to run to open the chest? Dude.
Well done. Be proud of yourselves.
At least we had the captain with us, because the captain has wind. And that beast, I think, is good against wind. I smell weakness, unscathed, skill lover. skilled lover. Oh, skill lover. I thought I read skilled lover. I was like, what? What do you mean? I don't want to know that. That's too much info. Okay, Rafale coin. That's cool. Prism chip. We got some of those. Okay. Then you just repeat it. You just repeat the same quest over and over without having to go back to town. That's kind of neat. We did all of them.
Hello
What
there.
happens now?
What do you think?
They're all cleared. Okay. Okay. We did it. Fate episodes. Shino. Let's go. On the remote island of Zenkinstill lived a young woman and her best pal, Vern. As if guided by the invisible hand of fate, the young woman crossed paths with Lyria, kicking off her journey through the vast sky. Over the course of various events, as she assembled a diverse crew of allies from all over the Sky Realm, becoming one of the youngest skyfaring captains to traverse the Big Blue. Oh, there's so many quests! Oh my lord. Okay, prologue. Her name is Lyria.
Our adventure began with a strange light falling over my home island of Zinkenstill. I chased it to the impact site, where I found a blue-haired girl named Lyria and a knight, Katalina. The girl was shaken, and pretty soon I learned the reason why. She was on the run from Erste Empire soldiers. I knew an unfair fight when I saw one, so I stepped up to protect Lyria from those overbearing jerks.
Overbearing jerks.
Katalina and I fended them off well enough, but when their backs were in the corner, they released a fire-breathing hydra. It charged me, sending me flying into the tree line. Moments away from death, all I could think about was Dad. He'd been the one who trained me, and he'd done a great job, but, well, who expects their daughter to get attacked by a five-headed horror? He was going to be devastated.
True.
So, it's all over. Just as I began to sink into darkness, a gentle light enveloped my body. Lyria, wreathed by a mystical halo, was floating above me with her hand outstretched. She explained that she was going to merge our life forces. Fortunately, it worked. From that moment forward, Lyria and I would be inextricably linked. Looking into her blue eyes, I knew I had nothing to fear. Not even death itself. Two people, one life. A greater whole. Lyria had taken a huge risk to save me. Now, if one of us got hit with a fatal blow, it was curtains for both. And that thought awakened in me a desperate hunger for survival. For life. The next moment, Lyria and I felt this reverberation of power. The torrent of emotion rushing from me had awakened something. Darkness and flames swirled around us, coalescing into a massive dragon, Bahamut. With him on our side, we made short work of the Imperial Hydra. Now that their trump card had been blasted into oblivion, the Imperial Army had no choice but to run. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't chased that light. No Lyria, no lifelink, no adventure. Yeesh, I probably wouldn't even have set foot off of Zinkenstill.
True.
Fate's a funny thing, isn't it? Since meeting Lyria, we've seen our fair share of joy and happiness, and pain and suffering. But the Grand Cypher crew doesn't buckle under pressure. We'll take on anything the journey throws at us. No regrets.
That's it? That's all these are? I thought these were going to be gameplay. Really? That's all it is? If so, that is a bit disappointing. I mean, I'm gonna be fair with the game here. Like, I'm gonna praise the stuff that needs to be praised. This isn't the best way to, like, show don't tell. Basically, like, at the very least, it could have different backgrounds as the story progressed. It was like one image. That was it. So unless it's just a prologue and then like you get to play the other ones, like maybe, but it does feel like it's just gonna be the story just told to me. We'll see. Shino meets Katalina in Lyria, who are fleeing from the Erste Empire military. Shino fights back against the pursuers and is mortally wounded. Lyria links her life force to Shino in order to save the selfless youth. The powerful connection established between these two fated individuals awakened the Black Dragon Bahamut, who proceeds to disperse the Imperial forces with a single blast of fire. Oh, it looks like it's going to be the same thing again.
Now, where was I?
Just dialogue.
Right. We just humiliated the Empire, who probably had reserves waiting somewhere close by. We realized we needed to get off Sinkenstill. Fast. The Empire was not going to rest while Lyria was on the loose, and I figured that since we shared a life force now and all, it was in everyone's best interest if we stayed together. Plus, I'd always wanted to explore the far reaches of the skies, though doing it on the run, not what I had in mind. Oh, there was so much to think about, so much to decide. But all those plans could come after we had escaped Sinkenstill. I didn't want a whole army, this time with, I don't know, 30 Hydras marching on my home island. And, well, I had another, more personal reason for wanting to leave. Before I knew it, our journey was at an end. The end. As in, we'd reached the end of the skies. My daughter, I'm waiting for you on Estalucia.
How did he, other than message?
Letter. I missed him.
So Postal Service goes to Estalucia?
He would take me to the edge of the island, and we'd sit there, admiring the clouds. I wanted so badly to explore those skies, just like Dad. I had to see him again. And now, I wouldn't have to make that journey alone. With Vern, Lyria, and Katalina at my side, we commandeered a small Imperial craft and set out for the greatest of destinations, Estalucia.
Okay. They're all going to be text. Again, that one specifically I feel like it didn't need to have multiple backgrounds, but like the first one felt like there was so much happened. It kind of I would have preferred having different images. And the weird part is like they could have just picked images from the anime almost, you know, like as a recap. That would have worked too. Okay, seems like I can get like most of these done. Well, I can get this one done. Then I'm locked. Character level 10 or higher. Yeah. Okay, so it's just a summary every time of the previous one, in case you don't do them all in a row. So that's fine. We just seen it, so we're good.
From the moment we left Sinkenstill, our adventures were hectic to say the least. Katalina, who claimed to be an experienced pilot, crashed our small vessel into the gusty fields of Port Breeze. But we quickly pulled ourselves together and found a new ally, and helpsman, in the form of Rackam. Since then, we gained more and more allies, and no matter what obstacle we faced, the crew always worked in tandem to find a solution. It's all thanks to their support that I've made it this far. And what a wild ride it's been. I had never set foot off of Sinkenstill, but now I can't even count the number of islands we've saved, let alone visited. Sure, being a roving band of heroes is difficult, but it's got its perks. New faces, new places, and a whole airship's worth of fun. Who could pass this life up? Anyhoodle, we've just begun the next chapter of our adventure.
Any Hoodle, I love that.
We discovered another piece of the sky map, which led us to Zega Grande. Yeah, a whole new skydom. Just imagine the danger, the promise. But I knew it was going to be fine. Just another set of memories to add to our ever-growing collection. I hope you're ready, Zega Grande, because here we come.
Okay, it does boost our stats and stuff. That's kind of cool. And I guess it boosts the stats of that one character, right? This feels very mobile gamey, which I don't mind. I think it's cool. It's just I wish it was more than that. I wish it was like either gameplay or at the very least it had like multiple flashes of images, or like, I don't know, like maybe a mini movie. Like, I don't know, something more than just like one still image with text on it. But that's fine. Lyria, yeah, let's go. I can do same. I can do like prologue, episode 1 and 2, and I think it's probably the same for all of them. I'm gonna do all of them right now. That way it's done and we can move on. Sure.
You think you know the sky and wind, but then you come to a foreign land where unfamiliar songs on the air beckon you toward the unknown.
Katalina, where do you think this breeze is coming from?
The wind rustled Lyria's hair affectionately as she spoke. From somewhere far, far away. Much time has passed since Lyria and I escaped from the Erste Empire and met the captain in the woods of Zinkenstill.
The music reminds me of FF12 Tactics Advance E. Like, there's something about it that sounds that way to me, just a little bit. Maybe I'm crazy. Let me know in the comments if you feel the same, but like some part of this song right now reminds me of like something I could hear in like FF12. Not all of it though, mind you. Like right now, no, but like there are parts of it that yes.
I found myself thankful that the sky has no limit, because no matter how many journeys I've made at her side, there will always be more to look forward to.
Well, that was it. That was a short one. Wow, that was super short.
Lyria and I first crossed paths when I was still a knight of Erste, and she a tool in the Empire's mad experiments on Dark Essence.
Dark
So you're
Essence.
Lyria. I was appointed to stay by her side as both captor and guardian. She reminded me of a beautifully crafted puppet, never moving or speaking unless commanded. Her expression was fixed, and her eyes were bright, but cold, as if made of glass. Moved to pity, I wanted at the very least to light a smile on her face. But I may as well have been talking to a doll. I couldn't find the part of her that was alive. It wasn't until many days had escaped us that I realized Lyria was a real girl with a feeling soul. She simply didn't know how to act like one. So, I taught her to laugh when she felt joy and cry when she felt sadness. Through books and reverie, I taught her to long for the outside world, and when colors on a page were no longer enough, I took her hand and led her to the roof of the military base. The illustrations Lyria had seen were lovely, but the sky now stretching above her was boundless and so luminous that it drew forth tears. And finally, her blue eyes shone, as if they were two patches of sky lit by a sun from within her. That sun melted my heart.
Oh.
There, with the open air as our witness, I made her a promise. Someday, we'll sail this endless world together. I swear it.
Oh, dude, that's kind of touching. That's kind of cool. That was a cool little story there. Oh, that's the part in the anime where they flee.
As the bond between us grew, so did the cruelty of the experiments they performed on Lyria. Lyria doesn't belong here. No living creature does. The shining empire I served now became to me a place clouded by doubt. Day after day, a battle raged within me. Between the knight loyal to her flag and the guardian who wanted to set a sad girl free. Then, one day, a memory of Lyria's response on the roof broke through like a clear ray of light.
Really? You'll show me this endless world?
I had made a vow. There was no more question where my allegiance lay. I took her hand once again. This time, not to simply gaze at the sky, but to leap into it. And I did it for myself as much as I did it for her.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Blue skies ahoy.
Piloting an airship ain't easy work, but whether it's plotting a windward course or conducting some routine maintenance, you can always count on experience and intuition. Ha! Just a little further! Finally, the Grand Cipher broke through the nebulous shadows and turbulent winds of the Grim Basin, and to greet us on the other end was our reward, the brilliant clear blue. It was a panoramic azure, dappled by silver-white clouds and gleaming from the light of a new day. Always an exhilarating sight to behold. Judging by the cries of celebration starting to spread across the deck, I took it my crewmates would agree. Damn, who'd have ever thought a young dreamer from Port Breeze would make it all the way out to these skies? The Grand Cipher and I, we'd gone through thick and thin together. It's a long story, but it all started on that fateful day I met the captain. I haven't looked back since. Right then, landing maintenance. Fuel stores, full. Engine, all clear. We were ready to disembark into the unknown. What awaited us in the Zega Grande Skydom? As uneasy as I was, I couldn't help but feel a teensy bit giddy with excitement.
Okay.
Ah, the Grand Cipher. Ever since I found her abandoned behind a cliff, it was love at first sight.
Abandoned? You just found
I
her?
was just a kid, but I had lofty dreams of repairing that ramshackle airship and taking her to the skies. Back then, I didn't know the difference between a porthole and port side, but I was determined. I dove into books bigger than my head, and I learned basic airship repair, helmsmanship, the whole kit and caboodle.
Damn.
After a ton of elbow grease, the day had come. The Grand Cipher was finally ready for a test flight. I still remember how my hands trembled as I grabbed the rudder. And wouldn't you know it, she actually lifted off the ground for me. Nothing quite like watching your first love take to the skies, is there? But before I could take it all in, my dreams came crashing down. I mean, literally, the Grand Cipher sunk like a damn meteor. 100 different things could have caused it, but that didn't matter. Years of work went kaput in the blink of an eye.
Damn, dude.
Betrayed by the very skies I longed for, I was crushed. Looking back now, it sounds stupid, I know, but it really felt like I had nothing to live for. I put all my hopes into that hunk of scrap. Laugh if you want, but some pits are too deep to crawl out of, especially when you look up for freedom and all you see is the expansive crystal blue of your tormentor. Don't worry, my pity party wouldn't last for too much longer. You see, my dreams had crashed like a meteor. But ironically enough, it was the meteoric rise of the Erste Empire that would bring the captain into my life. Salvation was on the horizon.
That was so weird. Like, that line was recorded with a different microphone. Is it even the same voice actor? That was so odd. It was like one register of noise, and then like suddenly that one line was like, nope, here. That was super weird. What happened there? It must have been re-recorded at some point, but it's super jarring.
Just as I'd given up on flying, the Earthstay Empire had arrived in Port Breeze, and they were hell-bent on exploiting our local protector, the Primal Beast of Wind, Tiamat. Their twisted machinations caused her to go on a rampage. Port Breeze was in peril. Fortunately, we had an ace up our sleeve, Lyria.
Again, like, first line, one voice actor, or at the very least, it's probably the same voice actor, but like one microphone, and then the second one, completely different microphone. Like, it doesn't sound the same at all.
Thing is, Lyria needed to get close to Tiamat, which meant we had to go up. And to go up, we needed to fly. Thought I'd already closed that chapter of my life when the skies betrayed me, but lives were on the line. Quick, get on the Grand Cipher! I don't know what got into me. She fell once before. Hell, I knew she might fall again. Nothing like a healthy fear of death to keep you grounded, eh? But the people of Port Breeze and my new crewmates had entrusted their fates to my piloting skills. My own fear was insignificant. All I needed to do was trust myself too. It's a damn shame it took me this long. But I'm back now, and ready to face the skies if you'll have me. As the Grand Cipher's engine purred to life, I knew I would no longer be encumbered by fear. I gripped the mast with pride as I set our course directly above to the rampaging Tiamat. Lyria quelled the Primal Beast, and catastrophe had been averted. Not to mention, I could finally dream again. Ever since that day, I've been the helmsman for the Grand Cipher and its crew. It's been one hell of a ride. I've since formed a pact with good old Tiamat and made amends with the shipwright Primal who built the Grand Cipher, Noah.
Whoa,
So,
really?
Zeka Grande Skydom might be uncharted territory, but my role remains the same. See our crew arrive safely, no matter the destination.
Dude, I gotta rewatch the
And that
first season of the
includes
anime.
Estalucia. Some folks might call reaching the end of the skies an impossible dream, but I ain't too worried. With the Grand Cipher as our wings, anything's possible.
I'm fairly certain all of that. I think the first season of the anime ends with the whole Tiamat thing. Or at the very least, it happens during or like close to the end or something. Because I seem to remember that. Her, I don't know though.
If I hadn't met Master Zaka on that fateful day, if he
Zaka?
hadn't saved me, there's no way I'd be where I am now. I'm from the Vaults Duchy, where the weather's sweltering all year long, thanks to a river of lava that flows through the island. My hometown might not have been the most scenic place, but as long as I had Master Zaka with me, I was happy. After traveling for so long, I can finally say that with pride. Before I left on my journey, I was completely clueless. When my master went missing, I just ran around like a chicken with its head cut off. I was looking for something, anything that would help me find him, and that's when I met the crew. The reason behind his disappearance turned out to be even worse than I could have imagined. The Earthstay Empire had driven him out of his mind. They had manipulated him into awakening the primal beast that had lain dormant beneath the ground, Colossus. Fortunately, I was able to break through to him, thwarting the Empire's attempt to exploit Colossus's powers for conquest. I learned that they were doing all sorts of horrible things, even to their own people, in order to achieve their goals. My master was a kind person who never hesitated to help those in need. I resented the Empire for making him suffer. And I couldn't just sit around when there was work to be done. That's why I decided to join the crew. To stick it to those Empire jerks and give their victims something to smile about.
Nice. That's cool, man. I do enjoy these stories though. kind of wish, man, I kind of wish like it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can tell me in the comments and stuff. But like, I've been told several different things about like where the story like fits and how it kind of all matches with the phone game and the anime and like all that stuff. But I wish it was more clear cut. You know, like One Piece. Like One Piece is very, very clear cut. Like there's, you know, like there's a start point, and it goes through a bunch of different arcs, and then eventually there's an end point. There's an end point to every arc, and there's an end point to the whole show. Eventually, we haven't reached it, but there is one planned, I would assume, at some point. And so anything that they create that is based off of One Piece slots into somewhere into that anime or whatever, and then you can place it, and then it's easy to find, and it's easy to understand where it's at, and it's easy to prep before playing the content, so you know what happened before. And so whenever you go into it, you don't have to rely on stuff being explained to you. You already know because you've watched the anime or read the books or something. It's different with this, which is why it's so hard to kind of wrap my head around, because the game kind of assumes you know a whole bunch of stuff already, helps you out with like kind of piecing stuff together from what happened before, but it's not the same as like having experienced it. Like I kind of wish there was an easier way to experience it other than playing the phone game. And also, I've been told that it's like the phone game, the anime, and then this game, and potentially even the fighting game. They're all like branching paths of the main story, like a multiverse, basically, like different versions of the same story. They don't like they all happen side by side. So like what happens in this game isn't necessarily what happens in the phone game. So it's kind of weird. Like I almost wish that like instead of doing what they're doing right now, that they would have literally remade the phone game into a single player game with this gameplay, but like remake it that way. That way you actually get a proper regular story where like you meet new characters and they join your party and stuff, and then you move into the sequel maybe, and the sequel continues the story and so on, and you see the different arcs, and it's all the same as the phone game, or like, you know, so that way like people get the whole thing in order. Like it's kind of confusing. It's kind of like jumping into the second book of a book series. So like there's all these characters, there's a bunch of stuff that happened before, you don't know what it is, and sometimes they kind of reference it and they kind of try to explain it, but it's not the same as having read the first book, if that makes sense. So it's really hard to wrap my head around. And so I know they said that like it's ideal if you watch the season 1 of the anime, because I guess the season 1 of the anime kind of covers some stuff that happens. So it's like the anime, and then like branches off after season 1 into the game. The game doesn't necessarily happen like right here, but it happens like, let's say here, like further away, and then like it keeps going. So I don't know. It's I kind of want to go back and like I guess playing maybe the phone game would give me a better understanding. That might be the option. Like just go back into the phone game and just play it. So that way I get to understand everything that happened before and like meet the characters properly, and then like understand who they are and what they're from and what's going on. So I might do that. Just that the phone game has been going on for like 8 years. So like it's going to be chunky. It'll take a while. And it's something I can stream really, or record videos for, I guess. So, I mean, I could do it, but I don't think anybody would watch. Yeah, I don't know. This is it's fun and all, but like I really wish I had like the better understanding of what's going on. At least like in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 that we're playing, it's like it's a self-contained story. So you start the game, you don't know anything, and then you learn stuff with the main character, and you kind of learn and you meet the characters as they appear and make sense.
A few years before I met the crew, I lost my parents to an epidemic. I mourned their deaths for who knows how long. I could barely even bring myself to face reality each morning. with no living relatives and vaults, I was like a ship adrift at sea. I had nowhere to go and nowhere to belong. Until one day, my master reached out his hand to me. I was so depressed I just kept staring at the ground. But that gentle smile never left his face as he asked me, "Why do you look so sad?" There was something in his voice that made me look up. When I did, a beautiful bouquet of flowers appeared in his hand, seemingly out of thin air.
Oh.
I had no idea how he'd done it, but I knew it must have been some kind of parlor trick. But he insisted it was magic. What a goofball, right? Saying that when he can use real magic. But it was just the magic I needed at that moment. Beautiful and kind. He went on to show me all kinds of incredible spells, the likes of which I'd never seen before. Watching him made me smile at a time when I thought I'd forgotten how. My master would always say that magic exists to make people happy. Something about that spoke to me. It made me want to become a mage just like him. So I signed myself up as his disciple, begging him to teach me magic. I'll never forget how happy I was when he told me I had talent. After all, if he was right, that meant I had the potential to make people smile too.
Oh, dude, she's so cute. We need her in the party at all times. She's so cute.
One day, shortly after I joined the crew, I suddenly lost the ability to use magic.
What?
No matter how many times I tried casting a spell, nothing happened. I had no clue what to do. The rest of the crew thought Master Zaka might have the answers I needed, so we set sail for vaults. It'd been forever since I'd been back home. My master was thrilled to see how much I'd grown. I opened my mouth to ask him about my problem, but when I saw how happy he looked, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I'd promised him that I'd come back as a great mage, but there I was, unable to cast even a single spell. The last thing I wanted was for him to be disappointed in me. Around that time, an epidemic returned to vaults, the same disease that had claimed the lives of my parents. Wanting to keep it from spreading any further, my master headed to the clinic to speak with the people who'd been infected. But he ended up getting sick too. The source of the epidemic turned out to be an evil spirit that revealed itself to us right there in the clinic. I immediately confronted it. That rotten creature had already taken my parents from me. I wasn't gonna let it take anyone else. Determined to make it pay, I raised my staff, but nothing happened. I'll never forget how it felt to watch, helplessly, as my parents' killer got away. The crew gave chase, but I continued to stand where I was. Without my magic, I didn't see the point. I'd just end up getting in the way. All I could do was watch as my master suffered, withering away. Nothing had changed since the last time. But you know, it wasn't all bad. In search of a solution to my magic loss at the local library, I happened to come across a beautiful golden staff, one left to me by my mother.
That was such a weird shift in sound. She, like, her voice register was like here, the music was here, like it matched, it was super sad and stuff, and like suddenly shift, like the very next line. It was almost like somebody playing a song pressing stop instead of fading into another song.
That's when Master Zaka revealed that my mother had been a mage too. On the verge of tears, I clenched my staff tightly in frustration. My beloved home and master were being threatened by a disease-spreading spirit, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. Just as I began feeling completely hopeless, the staff began to glow. Somehow I could feel it encouraging me, empowering me. So what if I couldn't use magic? Surely there were other ways to help everyone. Unable to stand around doing nothing any longer, I ran off to find the crew. When I finally tracked them down, they'd already been rendered powerless by the disease. That left me as the only person who could fight. There wasn't a second to lose. It was that moment when I decided I was done running away. I'd promised myself a long time ago that I was going to use my magic to make people happy. Filled with newfound resolve, I heard a voice coming from the staff. Is that you? The voice told me to visualize the power flowing through me. As I did, I could feel magic welling up inside me, flooding out from deep within. With my mom's help, I was able to defeat the evil spirits. As soon as it was gone, light erupted from my staff. I turned to see the rest of the crew climbing to their feet, their symptoms gone.
Yo.
The power spread through the entire island of Valstechi, eliminating the disease and bringing smiles back to the people. Things were a little touch and go there for a while, but in the end, everyone pulled through. And I've been able to use my magic without any issue ever since. I just know it's because my mom is watching over me through my staff. Thanks to her, I can keep traveling with the crew, using the staff she left me to bring out more smiles along the way.
I always love that kind of story. The only thing that doesn't match with like RPGs is because you end up changing gear eventually. You get better staffs. But technically it's, you know, she's not supposed to change the staff because it's like her family heirloom or whatever. But, you know, constraints of video games versus storytelling, every game does that. Like literally every game. It doesn't matter. Eugen. I don't think he's in the anime. I don't remember him at all.
I gave up being a Skyfarer. Also, I could take up arms to protect my home island, Auguste. Man, she was special. You see, there aren't too many places in Fanagrande with oceans, much less ones as gorgeous and pristine as Auguste's. And I'd be damned if I stood by as the Erste Empire sullied its waters with the byproducts of their weapons research. It goes without saying that I enlisted. Good thing, too, because it was in the midst of the ensuing war that I met the Grand Cipher crew. They helped us, the local mercenaries, I mean, take a stand against those Imperial punks. It wasn't a picnic, but we weren't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, the war wasn't decided by either side, but by the patron deity of the land, Leviathan, who damn near drowned Auguste in a fit of rage. Anybody's troubles would have seemed small compared to a battle like that, huh? Well, not long after, as if irony was waiting to bite me on the ass, my estranged daughter showed up out of the blue.
Oh, you have a daughter.
I know what you're thinking. What kind of parent wouldn't rejoice at seeing their child again? But it's complicated, and it's all my fault. Man, the way Apollonia looked at me, like a wolf staring down her bunny-eared breakfast. I couldn't face her. But this crew, there was something about their vitality, you know? Here were these young'uns standing against impossible odds and coming out stronger for it. Maybe if this old man took good notes, he could eventually have an honest conversation with his own baby girl. So, I asked to join the crew and took up a life of skyfaring once again. The next time my daughter and I met, I wouldn't let fear and regret keep me from moving forward.
Okay. I really like his looks, though. He looks badass.
How'd me and my daughter end up estranged? Well, the first thing you need to know is that my wife was stricken by a terminal illness. I refused to listen to the doctors. Terminal my foot. Even if there was no cure in Auguste, surely there ought to have been something in other lands. And so, I left my family at home, crisscrossing the skies looking for a cure. Got into a lot of adventures along the way, and somehow ended up making a name for myself. But no matter how far and wide I traveled, the cure eluded me. And while I was away, My wife, she breathed her last. I wasn't there for her when she needed me most. I never even got the chance to say goodbye. Regret and self-loathing crashed over me in never-ending waves, threatening to pull me under. You can't even begin to imagine the pain. And there was nothing I could do about it. It was all my fault. My daughter spent countless days looking after her sick mother, fighting off fear and dread. It's not hard to imagine why she hates me. She must have asked herself time and again, why was her father gallivanting across the skies while his family suffered? By the time I finally came home, she was long gone. There were no other relatives to turn to. The only family she'd known was no more. All I could do was stand dazed and helpless in the cold, empty shell of the home we'd made.
Damn, dude, that's tragic.
After that, 15 years passed. I met the captain, and through my travels with the crew, reunited with my daughter. This might surprise you, but we didn't have a tearful, touching father-daughter reunion the second time around either.
What a surprise.
I spent so long telling myself that the next time we met, I'd face up to my past. But when the moment came, I froze. What could I possibly say or do for her as a father after all this time? Any courage I'd mustered withered in the face of her scorn, and I was left standing there, feeling like an old bastard. Sometime after this heartwarming reunion, I bonded with Leviathan, and through our link, saw glimpses of what lay in my daughter's heart. I thought I had escaped all those painful memories, but here they were. In that world created by the pact with Leviathan, my wife was still alive. I saw how things might have been if I had done things differently. Of course, I knew none of this was real, but I would rather stay in a world of memory than live in a cold, lonely reality without her. But she wasn't having any of that. She said I couldn't sacrifice my future to dwell in the past. She made me promise to fix things between myself and our daughter. Said she'd boot me out of the ocean if I came back without completing my task. Her words finally gave me the push I needed to face my past and start on the path to a brighter future. They gave me the strength to fight for my daughter in her hour of need. And I'd like to think that I finally did something fatherly, if only just the once. Of course, I don't expect our relationship to be mended with one conversation or act of bravery. But little by little, I think we're getting there.
That's cool, man. He's got a really cool story, too. Rosetta. I think Rosetta's the last one, right? Yeah. So she's a primal beast, I've been told.
Zega Grande, the forgotten skydom. As I gazed into its perennial blue, I reflected on my last time here, during my travels with him. My memories of this place were distant, yet unforgettable.
Have you been here before, Rosetta?
Hmm? Perhaps I have. Who can say? Eventually, I'll share my tales of the captain's father and our journey together. When the time is ripe, of course. But first, I would need to sort through my own emotions. It was here in these skies that we would eventually part. I know. In the eyes of eternity, our time together lasted no longer than a blink. Yet his impact on me felt nothing short of eternal.
Damn, dude.
Indeed, it wasn't nostalgia that I felt upon revisiting these skies. Rather, it was the significance of this place and all that transpired here that weighed heavily upon my heart.
Damn, can you imagine? Like, really? That's a lot. That's a big impact. Oh, I love that screen.
During the war, primal beasts were exploited by the Astrals as instruments of battle. Withered and faded, one primal would eventually drift to Lumassier Archipelago, making a home for herself. Over time, she grew accustomed to the comforts of its forests and the serenity they offered. It was a far cry from the brutalities of war. Centuries would pass until a young man stumbled upon her domain, forever altering the course of her life. She engaged him in a vicious battle, but was ultimately humbled in defeat. Accepting her fate, she resigned herself to death. However, the man would sheath his blade and, to her surprise, asked if she would join him on a journey across the skies. A primal beast was supposedly no more than an astral weapon. Beings born to be controlled, manipulated, and ill-used since time immemorial. She had never entertained the idea of something more. In fact, she hardly had a name for herself. Well, she did have a moniker, but it was a meaningless one, whose sole purpose was to identify her as a weapon. Perhaps out of pity, perhaps out of kindness, the man bestowed upon her a new name. It was from that moment she would truly blossom. Rosetta. It was his gift to her, one she would treasure and love for eternity.
Damn, man. That is so well written. Also, I really, really like her voice actress. Like a lot. Probably, I might just bring her into the party, to be honest.
With every union comes an inevitable separation. When his journey neared its final chapters, as he took up arms against the god of destruction, I returned to the forests of Lumassier. After my return to the archipelago, I briefly longed for his companionship, but the flora and fauna kept me company. Decades came and went, and one day I would encounter yet another young visitor to the island. There was no mistaking it. This was his offspring. I realized at that very moment the time had come. He had entrusted this child to me from the ends of the skies. My heart swelled, but I concealed my excitement, flashing naught but a smile at the young captain. I would join the up-and-coming Skyfarer's crew on the Grand Cipher for another journey across the skies, this time as a bystander. During their travels, they would experience joys and triumphs alongside loss and hardship. I continued to observe from afar, doing my best to obscure my true intentions. My roots were well planted in the past. Knowing what I knew, would I be able to act as a part of their crew in earnest? Before long, my ambivalence would come to a head. My convictions had begun to waver. Was this the right approach? Of course, I was conscious of reality. I knew their journey wouldn't be easy. They would have to face the harsh life the skies had in store for them. And with our foes only becoming more and more cumbersome even for myself, could I possibly protect them? My presence on the Grand Cipher was inconsequential, and at worst, a hindrance to the crew. I thought if I weren't here, the captain, EO, the entire crew would handle themselves just fine. Perhaps the time had come to retire to the forests once more. But as I was preparing to leave, EO grabbed my hand so sweetly, so innocently, and said she needed me to stay. I couldn't bring myself to abandon her. I would be the bystander no longer. Everyone in the crew had a role to play, and I would be the exception no more. Finally, I found my purpose. I was free to experience the skies once again, hand in hand with the captain. It wasn't duty or obligation that anchored me to this crew. It was love. And I promised to always protect them. I would leave no regrets in the skies. Thus, our journey continued. Only this time I felt that I was a true member of the Grand Cipher.
Damn. That is kind of cool. I like to see like oh, I don't know what that is. Sun power, okay. Glossary. Ares. This splendidly armored primal beast presided over combat, destined to live all of her life by the sword. She was once an astral, famed for her physical prowess and tactician wit. Even then, many called her a god of war. In her astral days, Ares had a fondness for the sky realm and even became a naturalized citizen. When the war erupted, she fought in it and died, only to be revived as a primal beast by a mysterious astral known only as Snake. She spent much of this second life wandering the other world, but with Katalina's help, was able to let go of all of her regrets and move on once and for all. Her power she left behind to Katalina, whom she had bonded. Noah. Noah's primal beast dominion is shipbuilding, and the Grand Cipher was his handiwork. He and Rackam go way back to the helmsman youth, when the two exchange a vow. This promise has become a well of courage for Rackam, and he draws from it whenever the Grand Cyphers tumble and his will to fly withers. Colossus. This metal-plated behemoth was born from tragedy. Its monumental body seems to echo with the cries of every person ever wronged. Though it runs on astral technology, its frame was beat out of Skyrealm ironwork, making Colossus one of the few primal beasts ever to be built by sky-dwelling hands. Leviathan. This serpentine primal beast presides over waters of healing and good fortune. It slumbers in the Auguste, or however they pronounce it, Isles, one of the few places in the Skyrealm washed by the sea. Auguste's aquatic landscapes actually sprung from Leviathan's energy and have the power to heal both man and nature. The Augustian's Sea, especially, has become a popular tourist destination since the end of the war. Dark Essence. These crystals were developed out of the Ursa Empire's extensive research on Lyria and primal beasts. They are capable of infusing a sky-dwelling mortal with vast astral-like power. However, as neither astrals nor their power are native to the skies, the effect of Dark Essence are unstable and rife with risks. Okay. Cool. $800. Good lord, some of these are really, really powerful. How do I save party formation, weapons, sigils, and skills as party sets for greater convenience? You can also edit each set's name and icon. Oh, that's useful. So how does, like, so this says I say remove, right? Remove. Oh, that's how you choose. Okay. Kind of want to try Rosetta, but like she's extremely not powerful in comparison because I think we boosted him so much. But I kind of want to try Rosetta.
Your wish is my command.
What's her stuff? 47 points. I don't have a whole lot.
My thorns feel sharper already. My.
Okay. I just see where like it'd be useful because we really don't have a whole lot of points.
I'll make good use of this. Well now.
Okay. She should be a little stronger now. Hopefully. Replant all roses to be... Wait, hold on. Rosetta plants a rose where she stands and immediately dodges back. Roses planted by Silish gain a level. Roses compel foes within range to attack them. A multi-hit find attack that targets foes near Rosetta also causes all planted roses to attack. Plants all roses to be in front of Rosetta or around a locked-on foe. Roses also inflicts poison to the surrounded foe. Oh. That's so interesting. She's like controls the battlefield a little bit. It's very, very interesting. Yeah. Oh, look at that. You can actually like aim and stuff. Whoa. I'll have to try them all out, honestly, and see like which one I like best and whatever. Even like to play as them. Like I feel like it's hard to tell. Like I've only done like a very few battles with the captain, like what 3 battles with Katalina so far. Like, and obviously I never tried Rosetta, EO, or the 2 other dudes. So, and that's just the first characters you get because you unlock even more. So like, but there's so many different options. I wish I knew how to do the side quest though. It annoys me that like I got side quests here that I cannot complete. I don't understand how that works. Usually in games they give you a side quest, you can actually get it and do it. I can pin them, but they don't specify where though, so I guess I can just get him from anywhere. Use the docks to fly to another town or board the Grancypher's deck. If you return to town during a story mission, you'll disembark at the docks. Makes sense.
We've got some time before we reach Tempeal, so would you mind checking on the others?
Already did. Depart.
She's not the most luxurious ship, but I assure you she's skyworthy.
Oh, that's such a cool map. Oh, that is a really, really cool map.
Wow, this part of the sky is full of islands.
Indeed. They form the archipelago, and one of them is home to Folka.
Yeah, full code at the time we were in.
So this other island we're flying to, will we be arriving soon?
Yes, we'll be there shortly. I just hope the islanders are evacuating as we speak.
You said we're going to Tempeal, right? What kind of place is it?
It's a bustling mining village. All the rare metals they dig up put them on the map.
They did mention Tempeal, yeah. Oh, we've read that before too, remember.
What? Does anyone else see that? I mean, the wind around the island. You can actually see it.
Wait, what?
Huh, yeah. Why is it all weird?
Oh, that's not good.
The gales are reaching us from this distance? I suppose that confirms my suspicions.
Oh, that can't be good.
Ah, good technique. Only a pro would turn starboard and stabilize the ship.
I'll set her down a bit farther from the mines. It's about to get bumpy!
Everyone, grab onto something!
What a ride! My life flashed before my eyes.
It's okay, sweetie.
There should be more people here.
Roland, we should talk.
What happened?
I see. The abnormal winds agitated the goblins, who in turn attacked the islanders.
Oh, damn, okay.
We managed to escape, but the others... I pray the worst hasn't befallen them.
Try not to worry too much. Just leave everything to Mr. Fix-It.
Of course, Mr. Fix-It.
Thank you. I'll go spread the word.
That being said, I can't just leave these people here unprotected. What should I do?
He needs our aid, Captain.
Did somebody call for goblin exterminators?
Did somebody call for an exterminator? Yeah, we'll handle the goblins.
We'll handle the goblins.
Got
Are
this.
you sure? That'd certainly take a load off my shoulders. Talk about having the right crew for the job. Thanks a lot. I'll come find you after I get all these people aboard the airship. If you happen to see any more islanders out there, could you give them assistance?
Yep, you got it.
Oh, I almost forgot to give you this. If anything happens, we can communicate with each other using this device.
Oh. Like a talkie-walkie.
We can talk on this thing? Looks like a flower glued to a box.
It does look like that, yeah.
It's a type of transceiver. It'll allow us to talk over long distances.
This wireless device is capable of transmitting sound over long distances. Transceivers are rare and extremely costly, and not many sky dwellers even know of their existence. Vern owns a model of limited range and crafted by Roland.
Aren't transceivers expensive? Are you sure you want to give us one?
Yep, don't worry. I didn't pay for it. Since I put it together myself. Ah, check this out. It even has a nifty light attachment.
Wait, it does?
Why don't you turn it on, Vern, when you want to grab everyone's attention? Might come in handy.
Oh, so it's navigation.
Nice. You got skills, Fix-It dude.
It's rolling.
Huh. Who'da thunk you could make sweet gizmos like this? Thank you. We'll definitely make good use of it.
Follow that road, and it'll take you to Tempeal. Please help anyone you see. I'm counting on you.
I'll lead the way. Let's go.
Except I'm not, because I'm actually gonna spend my time exploring. That was so terrifying.
I'll take a little of this.
A shroom. Whoa. So I've been told there's no invisible walls anywhere. It's like Xenoblade, right? You can just jump down and fall.
There we go.
Another shroom. Sea people are here to save us.
Huh?
Is Idris out there? We should turn back. The primeval god is angry with us. We lacked
Just
faith.
a moment. This here's hallowed ground. A special aura keeps the monsters at bay.
These monoliths store primal energies that flow through islands, creating magnetic fields that ward off malignant monsters and goblins. They can be found throughout Zega Grande Skydome and are often used by travelers and merchants as safe resting spots. Cool.
If you need to rest, find this crystal. You can even stock up on supplies and fix up your weapons.
Wait, really? Fully heals a party member and replenishes your recovery items. Don't pass up the chance to make it a pit stop.
We're counting on you.
Okay, I'm still not sure about the recovery items. I need to figure that out. Roland's handmade transceiver. It allows two parties to communicate within a fixed range. Burns or wears it around its neck. Cool. I need to understand. These are treasures. They never explained to me the recovery items. I don't know what they do. Like, they never told me what they do. Who's got? Wait, was it? Yeah, you had it at Connor. Yeah, they never told me what they do, so I have no clue. It's like I have two green ones, a blue one, and a yellow one. I don't know what they do. I feel like that's kind of basic. They should have told us.
There we go. This'll come in handy.
Is that a crab? It is! Weep pincers are rare creatures that hide throughout Zega Grande. There may be someone out there who seeks these critters. Yo, what? They can be anywhere? So for all I know, there's one in town, is what you're telling me? Oh my god. I didn't realize. Now I have to look everywhere, like every nook and cranny? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, guys. Can I just teleport back to the guy? Does that work out? Live in all environments throughout the skies. They're generally docile until reaching adulthood, and even then, a loving caretaker can nip their belligerents in the bud. A boy in Folka is rumored to be taking in the wee waddlers. It must be in the same town as the clan. Can I? Oh. In a pinch. Don't know what that means. Unsafe progress in this specific case. Port.
Daddies ain't got nothing on you.
Of course, a trophy. Think sigils. Right. Raise trait level based on the wee pincers rescued. You then gain the associated effect. Red detail. Grants attack +3, +4, +5, +6, +7, 8, 9, 10. And what is attack power 3? +4. Oh, it's T level 4 though. So it's +10 actually. What about these? T level 1, so it's +4. Okay, so it's not too bad actually. Like it's what? Wait, sorry. It's what is it? Like +3? I said. Wait. Yeah, +3. All the way to 45, which is +1,000. Oh, so it's not as good as this, because this goes all the way to 50, and 50 is 2,000. So attack power is still better, interestingly enough. But it doesn't need materials. You can just get it. You can actually, like,
Skyfarers, huh? What should I strengthen?
you can give them stars. Like up to 6 stars. And the false sword is only 2 stars, but it already unlocked. I wonder like how you can give them stars. All I have right now is level up. I can't.
Once your sigil's improved,
Dude.
come back sometime.
Okay. Go back. I love the fact that you can just travel so easily. That's neat.
We're counting on you.
So I'll have to, at some point, check into town. There might be another insert somewhere. I doubt that was meant to be the first one I mean, it might have been, but sorry everyone, but we're gonna go on ahead, okay? Oh, look at that place. Dude, the backgrounds in this game. Like the skybox. Oh my god, dude. Like the painterly thing. Incredible. Another shroom. I'm getting a lot of mushrooms. I'm hoping it serves a purpose to getting all that material. Is that another pincer? It is.
Uh-oh, look!
That's our second wee pincer. So yeah, maybe there's some in town. Like we've already found 2. It's got to be some in town then. That's a lot of goblins.
Stay back!
How dare they prey on the unfortunate? Lyria, stay close to me.
Come in! This is Roland. Can anyone hear me?
The homemade thingamabob actually works! We reach you loud and clear!
It sounds a bit noisy on your end.
Yeah, we're busy rescuing islanders from smash-happy goblins!
What? Are the people okay?
They've taken a number of hostages, but it won't stay that way for long.
Please, do everything you can to free them.
I'll finish this.
Yeah, I'm working on it, bro. Like, just chill out.
Reinforcements! Keep your heads on a swivel!
No escape.
There. That's the last of them.
Now to set the captured people free!
Dude, playing as Katalina, I just gotta say, this is wonderful. I like her combat style, but more importantly, really freaking dig her looks. Looks amazing. Wait, is that our ship? Blink 12%. Wait.
There we go.
Oh, cobblestone. Dude, I didn't even see it. Yes, freedom.
Everyone, get on board!
We've been safe? Io, take care of their injuries.
I'm on it. Thank you.
I'm just glad everyone's safe and sound.
What would we have done without your crew? Skyfarers are something else.
Indeed.
Thank you so much, everyone. But more settlements could be under attack.
Better keep going. We gotta check on those people.
Yeah, so it is Roland's ship.
Causing the goblins to act violently?
That's a big problem if true. Goblins don't usually go berserk like average monsters.
Don't throw the money off.
Then.
It probably will.
Oh my.
It did throw it off. It threw the big bag off. Extremely rude game. You'd have to look everywhere because there's so many little stuff hidden all throughout. Like, it's kind of crazy. You really, really reward exploration.
Huh?
Tempest though. Would have been cool to be able to
Doesn't
jump.
this island remind you of Port Breeze, back when we met Rackam?
Oh yeah, that's when he convinced us to be an official crew. I bet he was dying to join you guys. Where else would he find cooler crewmates?
How would you know? You joined after me.
It's like, yo,
There we go.
don't even try. You joined after I joined. What are you talking about? Anything on there? Keeping an eye on the sides because, like, there could be like lower ledges that I don't necessarily see right away, but that are actually there and can do stuff. Like here, for example. Like this is a perfect example of exactly what I meant.
Follow through!
Why the others going after settlements?
Rest yet.
They usually steer way clear of towns.
With more people fleeing the area,
Now
they
then.
could see this as their big chance
Oh
to
my.
escape.
I knew it. I knew there was going to be something like that. Oh, we can jump up there. Okay.
This is Roland. I see more captives up ahead.
Understood. Pick up the pace, everyone.
Might as well save.
No escape! You're finished!
Something tells me these aren't
yourself.
normal goblins.
Maybe that's how they are in Zega. Or it's the wind's fault. Either way, watch out. Seems useful.
Cobblestone.
There we go. This'll come in handy.
Rubies and shards. Dude, if there was a game like Genshin or Star Rail that was exactly like this, even if it had gacha, I would play it.
There we go.
I'm just so interested in this world.
Oh, thank on me. Great work, everyone.
Prepare yourself!
Bastards ruin a beautiful countryside.
Winter spring!
Yep. So let's do what we can to get things back to normal.
Nice.
Oh no, The bridges are in pieces.
We'll have
There's
to get our feet wet.
so
Mind where you
many
step, everyone.
goblins on there.
Now then. Not bad.
Okay, I need to check something. It's the wait, lost one. Oh, this mountainous archipelago lies in the west of Zega Grande. Its thriving towns and villages are blessed by perpetual spring. Unfortunately, people, crops, and animals aren't the only things that flourish in this mild climate, and both the economic hub of Folca and the mining settlement of Tempeal were plagued by monster attacks on its trade routes. Makes sense. See, what I'm wondering is skills. Katalina. I need to remember what they do. Grants invincibility to Katalina or to the entire party if whenever Ares is summoned. So I should probably keep those for when he is summoned. This deals more attack when attacking with Ares. Same thing with this and this one. Grants defense and stout heart to Katalina, but it can also give it to the entire party. But it feels like it would be like one or the other, because if I'm already invincible, then there's no need for Emerald Shield. So it feels like one or the other might be good. What about the other ones? Frozen Blade. Range ice spells can be cast twice in a row before entering cooldown. Deals more hits when playing with Ares. And the other one was heal. Oh, okay. I probably don't need 2 shields then. Although I can buff myself, which is kind of neat. And keep like a light wall for whenever I'm using Ares, so everybody becomes immune. Don't know how long it'll last though. Although defense up to the entire party is kind of neat as well. Maybe light wall isn't needed. Maybe the extra defense and instead having a heal might be a better option. What do you have? Grants damage cut to the casters and nearby allies. Damage taken is lower. The entire party gets a spell inflict slow on foes. Get phalanx instead. You'll buff people. Rosetta, you're doing your thing. EO. Getting over time. Let's try that. Let's get EO to be like pure deeps. However, now we only have me to heal though. Oh, wait, there's stuff you can break.
I know how you feel.
I know, like,
straight too far, okay?
things that are blocked, sure.
You'll be careful too.
I'll take a little of this.
But then realize I could break like pots and stuff. That's kind of cool as well.
Timberwolves.
Maybe
Where-
we'll
oh.
learn how to tame wolves. Nice support, Lyria.
Close call. Heal.
Oh, that's gravity. I don't know what gravity does. Like, I mean, precisely. Opening these tantalizing treasure chests takes a little extra legwork. Touch the chest and collect all of the mirage stones before they disappear to your reward. Wait,
We've
really?
got this.
Man, doesn't matter which Skyrim we're in. We always end up working, don't we?
Come on, this is normal for us. Is it bugging you?
Not at all. I wake up every day ready for a new adventure.
None of us could ever ignore a cry for help.
Oh, I missed it.
A primal beast coming my way.
Right. That's also on our to-do list.
Wait, he fell down? Where is he? Oh, wow.
Keep out. I'll finish this. What do you think?
Okay, let's do the chest again. I must have missed one on the way. Probably what happened.
Treasure challenge?
There must have been one like
got
on the
this.
way somewhere that I missed. Might have been this one actually. Yeah, that was the one.
Nice work!
Now what do we have here? Oh my.
Attack power 2.
Seems useful.
Another mushroom. Mushroom. Wait, how do... Oh, what is a mimic?
One fell swoop. Meet your end. Enchanted lamp. It's over.
We make quite the team.
And that wasn't even our final form.
Wait, hold on. That was a mimic? There are mimics? How do you even jump over there? I don't even know. There's a collectible above, so technically it's possible to reach it. I just don't know how. Oh, like this.
What's this?
Yeah, that map is massive. There's so many nooks and crannies, like kind of blows my mind actually. There's too many places to look at. I'm confused. Here. Okay. Let's go back up. Maybe there's something else back up that I missed. Like on the way, maybe? Like up here? Yeah, I thought so.
There we go.
Because I passed over there like really, really quickly. There had to have been more.
Oh?
Tempestone. Okay, nothing.
Hmm?
Okay. Yo, that's the ship. Is there fall damage? I don't think so. There's probably not fall damage. Thus, if I fall from here, yeah, nothing happens. Okay.
I'll take a little of this.
Watch out for the shooters!
I'm moving as fast as I can. Keep those goblins occupied.
We will, Ronan. You just focus on flying.
Yes, but never mind. You're right. I'll put my trust in you guys.
Now you're protecting me.
Oh, great. You know how to shoot bows.
They'll need time to reload. That's when we charge. I need your power.
We've made a decent dent in their numbers. Keep at it.
No more.
Oh, yo, that spell. Woo!
We've cleared the area.
I'm poisoned.
Should be safe to free the captives.
You're my hero, Katalina. Thank you.
Thank goodness everyone's okay. Quickly, get on board.
Don't worry, you're in good hands now.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, that's the voice of the man? He looks like a kid.
You did a great job holding out.
I mean, I realize it's different race, but damn.
I'm so pumped up right now.
Maybe I healed him a little too much.
You did it! You saved everyone! Thank you!
You're like super healed.
Come under attack.
Got it. Next destination is the windmill.
Yo, a chest behind a waterfall. We love that.
Not bad.
I think the big treasure fell. I hope they kind of tether to me though, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they don't tether. And, I just lost it. I really hope they do tether though. Another mushroom. Yeah, the zones are super pretty, man. It's really cool to explore. There's so many different things to look at. It's a lot of nooks and crannies. Get up there. Oh, okay. But there's definitely something up there, though. Have to. Okay, there it is. Oh yeah, chest.
There we
Knew
go.
it.
This'll come in handy.
It does tether, I think. Because it fell down. I think maybe because I was so close to it. I'm not sure if it always tethers. Or if I got lucky that one time. Whoa, a note.
There we go.
Fisherman log. This morning a huge school of fish from up the river decided to take a field trip down the waterfall. Weird. It's too early for spawning season. Not that I'm complaining, I've never had a haul like this in my entire life. Can't even close the lid on my ice chest. Now that I think about it, it's almost too good to be true. Like, here, have the best luck ever today, then tomorrow the world will end. Hopefully it's just a primeval god feeling extra generous today. Or not. Wolf riders, and it's the first time we get those. As the name suggests, wolf riders hunt prey astride timber wolves, utilizing the speed of the candid to strike and withdraw to safety. The relationship between goblin and wolf is purely of convenience, and when a mount is injured, its rider would abandon it without a second thought. Slime, that's what we got earlier. These peculiar creatures sometimes appear in a jug that's been filled with water. They're not very dangerous, but will multiply if left unattended. Oh. So it wasn't exactly a mimic. Slime time. More fortitude shard. Great. I got an uncommon sigil. Wait, really? Is it attack power 2? It's got to be attack power 2. I'm getting so many of those, I don't know what to do with them. Can you decompose it into components that use to upgrade the other ones? Are they only worth to sell? Can you combine them somehow? Like, let me know in the comments. I'm curious.
What's this?
Oh, another treasure. Whoa.
All you've got to do is collect those stones. You've got this.
Yay! We did it.
Not bad.
Good job, us. Good job.
What's this?
I could climb on this. It's kind of scary. Is there really nothing to explore here? Can I not, like, I guess not. Okay. I have to look for jars because they can be filled with monsters. And that's kind of cool.
Thanks, Lyria.
It was nothing.
Wow. That one spell came out clutch.
I'll take a little of this.
I wish the jumping didn't need me to rush forward, basically.
You can't hide from me.
Dude, that was another pincer? Oh my god, they're so well hidden. I must have missed like 20 of them by now. There ain't no way.
There we go.
I guess the deal is you can only go up to... You can only go up to like 45, which means like plus 1,000. But it's probably like easier to upgrade it than getting like a regular sigil all the way to that level, probably. Just in terms of like materials and stuff.
Huh?
Rules for use of windmill. Please make an appointment to use the millstone for grinding wheat. We remind you to keep the area clean after each session. Warning, this windmill also acts as a monster repellent. Please do not tamper with the internal mechanism. What happens if you do? It becomes a monster attractor. Alt 2, 1. So it's at 300 right now instead of 2. I wish there was a marker next to it, like a little icon that said like you're currently here. Instead of having to like look up the number, go down the list, find the number, equals, whatever, you know. Maybe write the current bonus at the top. Oh, maybe it does actually. Hold on. Maybe it does write it at the top. It does not. So 2 are uncommon. Oh, okay. I see. The circle's a bit different around it. 3 is rare. So this is now 3, right? So it's attack 5. So to equal my attack 3, I need to find 8 of them. But as soon as I find more than 8, it becomes better than attack 3. Temporarily, until I upgrade it again. I'm assuming weapons eventually will allow you to have more than one sigil, because right now we can only equip one.
Please, hold out as best as you can.
Roger, Roger. We'll lock it down.
Looks like the goblins have hostages. We're on it.
Prepare yourself.
Please, do your best to defend
Let's
them.
finish them.
Even burn with his windmill.
I'll finish this.
Hell yeah!
Enough of
Send
this.
those puppies scampering.
No escape. I do not falter. Go forth into the icy beyond.
Dude, I think I just destroyed that guy.
Prepare yourself. On guard. Hit them now. Bury them. Thank you, Rosetta.
The crew.
As far as I can tell, I can't tell Ares to not spawn. I don't think I control that. Oh, of course there's this freaking slime here, man.
One fell blow. There, you're finished.
Did we kill the... No, we didn't kill the other guy.
One fell blow.
Can I jump on this even though it's on fire? Oh, I can, but I get burned. Ow. So don't touch the fire. Gotcha.
There we go.
Okay, they're all maxed out, but I need to max myself out again. I spent mine. I shouldn't have. There's a chest up there.
Now then. Not bad.
Go get him.
This goblin looks tough.
Where do you come from, buddy?
I guess he works out in his spare time.
So who's got the bigger guts, them or you?
Check this out.
Enough of you.
I mean, it's me, right?
Very well. Enchanted land. There's nothing to feast. Stay alert.
Yo. We killed him so fast.
Nice. Give him back that sweet, sweet freedom. Rescue party?
Yeah, a rescue party. Oh, I should probably eat freedom. They're like, wait, are you the rescue party? And I leave them burning.
Thank goodness.
Don't give up.
Goodness.
I'm alive?
You're going to be fine.
Can you walk, miss?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Those poor folk are safe thanks to you. Great job, everyone.
All a day's work.
Now, we should return to our search.
Huh? What the? Heavens help us. There are others who haven't made it out yet.
Oh no, this is awful.
You have to rescue them. I'll lead the way.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I pray we're not too late.
I pray we're not too late as I walk around very slowly trying to find loot. Not even attempting to rescue those people. Newsflash, we're probably going to be too late. The game shouldn't have put loot on my way.
A little of this.
I won't accept the blame here. It's the game's fault.
Out on their own. We're their only hope.
Right.
There's nothing else here. I did find another pincer though.
There we go.
They're literally everywhere.
My.
Okay, we've looted this. We've looted that. We've not gone down here. Oh wait, yeah, we have.
Will the islanders be okay?
We'll be better than okay once we bust in like heroes.
That's a very true statement. They'll be fine once we get there and save them. Except I'm not doing that. I'm too busy exploring. Okay, I think we've seen everything. I think we're good. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost fell down there.
Now then. This'll come in handy.
Wind shard. Okay, let's go.
We made it, Roland. About to start fumigating the place.
Thanks, buddy.
I support Lyria.
Buddy? Seriously? You're at least 5 years older than you.
You wouldn't believe how old I am.
Which would make you how old?
My lips are sealed.
Don't ever come.
Wait, how old is he? Oh, wait, 3 of them? Oh, we won't be able to get into a full burst because my thing isn't even close to being charged.
They should have sent more than a trio.
This is our fight. Heal. Enough of you.
Nothing back.
Take them down.
Only one left. You got this.
Oh, we already killed him. Already dead. The other one's already dead too. Wow, that was quick.
Really had our work cut out for us, huh? I just hope the islanders are safe and sound.
Are you injured?
Back in the game.
I think the heal is so useful. I don't even have to use the consumables. That is so nice. And also, I'm on the hardest difficulty, and this is still easy. It's not even close to being hard. I can face tank everything. Although I did have some advantage. I had a lot more money and stuff and skill points. So I guess like if I didn't have those things, probably wouldn't have been the same story. But still, there's definitely something behind this though.
Are you here to save us?
Yeah, I am actually.
Just who are you guys?
We're traveling Skyfarers, and we're here to rescue you.
Chin up, everyone. Everything's going to be all right.
Wait, was that Roland? Guess we really are saved.
Let's quickly get you aboard Roland's ship.
No, wait! Listen to me. We fled from the Goblin fortress that lies deep in the nearby ruins.
Okay.
But our friends are still in there, and they can't make it out on their own.
I'll just go then.
What's the call?
Yeah, we still got some loose ends though. I'm not done exploring.
Hang on. We've still got loose ends here.
People are depending on us. Whatever you gotta do first, make it quick.
Oh, I see. So, okay. So I thought, I don't know why. I thought like maybe we could go like further here, like behind the things. Oh, what is that? Omen stones can be found throughout Zegar. Traveler beware, mighty foes are sealed within. Defeat all the released foes within a time limit and you'll be handsomely rewarded. The enemy is too much to handle, retreat to fight another day. Sure. Level 13? Okay, that might be a challenge.
Keep your wits about you.
You got hit from behind.
On guard!
So that went well. Let's keep it up. I don't think you
Whoa.
heal more. You might want to heal.
Did she kill him already? Oh, she did. Wow. They're already all dead? Oh no, the big boss spawned.
Don't get carried away. You're mine! They're mine!
Link time. Link is triggered when all link level is at 100%. Each party member is performing link attack. During link time, enemy movement is slowed and you're granted various effects such as increased attack power and health regeneration and shorter cooldown.
Cruel ice! My will lives in this place! Fall now! Rest in peace! Captain!
My turn now. Tempest blade. Rosetta.
Yep. Stay alert! There's nothing to fear. Bring it! Absolute zero! One fell blow! And we'll do it again! Take my thorn. You want more, don't you? It's over!
It's Jover.
My guard's down. Bury them.
Boom. Did you do it during the time limit? I think so. Did we? Oh, we did.
There we go. Not bad.
Dude, that monster was level 20. We're level 9. We beat him. He was level 20. I just want to say, he hurt quite a bit when we got him. I think I saw another stone like that though before. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm pretty sure I saw one, and I just didn't act on it. I forgot I saw it. It was like purple or something. Fairly certain I saw one. I just don't remember where. Like it might have been like up here somewhere, or maybe it was that one. And but because it wasn't glowing or anything. It was just there. And I saw it. I was like, oh, okay, interesting. And then I kind of didn't act on it. I think as we were saving like villagers and stuff, and could it have been like here? No, probably not. If it had been here, I would have done something. Maybe it was in this village. Or maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. Oh no, there it is. There it is. There it is. That must have been it. Oh, they're flyers.
You are a blessing. Who's cold? Winter's Rain! One fell blow!
I don't have any range.
Feel the fight!
Is that it? Oh, okay, of course not. There's a big guy. Big guy.
That's lovely. You're mine! This is our fight! Don't play too hard now. You want more, don't you? The time is now! Right away.
Rosetta, I'm speechless.
I have that effect on you. Feel the fight!
We did it. Did we get it in the time limit? I think so. I guess like they would despawn if I didn't get it in the time limit. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Now what do we have here? This'll come in handy.
Ocean Order 2. Okay. I think we're officially done now. As far as I know, that is. We're already at link 100. Yeah, there's no way to get up there, but there seems to be like stuff up there, but we can go. Oh, there's a chest right there.
Now then. Oh my.
Valley Bloom. Okay. Another L2. Increase the stock of recovery item, but you have to have it equipped. Interesting. Journal, we probably have a bunch of stuff in there. What I found? 20. Okay. Oh. Another one? Full burst. Blinking time. So no, none of the monsters we fought were new monsters. Can I save anywhere? No, it has to be from one of those stones. Okay, gotcha. Nope. We're good to go now.
But our friends are still in there, and they can't make it out on their own.
What's the call?
Let's get those people out of there.
I knew you'd say that.
Yeah.
Come in, Fix-It Dude.
Roll in here. What can roll in do for you?
We're
I
gonna bring
love
some
it
people out of some
so much.
Goblin Fortress. So take care of things here.
Got it. I know this isn't what you signed up for, but just be careful in there.
Will do. Who's ready to do this?
Yeah, who's ready to do this, I wonder? Yo, look at that place.
Y'all think this is the Goblin Fort we're looking for? Gives me the willies.
Be on guard.
Dude. This ancient structure was a stronghold during the war, or on the Skydweller side. Following the defeat and exile of the Astrals, a merchant named Zegard refurbished the place, turning it into a gladiator's arena that pitted monsters against one another. This macabre entertainment, however, failed to gain any traction, and the arena was soon closed and abandoned. That's why it's called Zegard's Fortress. Interesting. We're all about to reach level 10, which means we're going to be able to watch more of the story. Another? Bruh. There was a crab in there.
We meet again. Can I offer you a nice knick-knack in these
How are you here, buddy? Services offered by Sierra's Knick-Knack Shack and the blacksmith can now be accessed from Hallowed Ground. Talk about convenience. Extremely convenient.
Thanks for waiting, everyone.
Dave, why not?
Do come back.
No, wait.
Thanks for waiting, everyone.
Blacksmith.
Want to temper your weapons?
Pretty sure. Oh no, her weapon isn't upgraded. No, it is upgraded all the way. It's her level. She's level 8. That's the difference. So turns out Rackam is gaining XP, even though I've never used him before. He's level 8 now. So party members you're not using are still getting some manner of XP. But it seemed like they were not getting XP when I was doing the side quest, like the quest from the quest board. So maybe they only get XP from story stuff? I don't know. I wish there was a way to level up weapons more. Or even sigils. Like the materials are so rare. I can't level up anything.
I get it. Rupees make the world.
Oh, we got some glitter stones. Cool. There's a way to sell sigils, so I'm not gonna do serious codes. Treasure trades.
Limited items before they fly off the shelf.
So I can get Lenbeast Claws, 42 shards or wind shards. Thing is, I don't know what to use them on. There's no reason to use them on anything right now. Like I
Your weapons? Sigils need a boost?
oh, wind shards here, I guess. Griffin Feather. Bizarre Wing. None of these are the items that I need. So I can't do anything with them. Wait, hold the phone. I can only upgrade rank 2 and 3s? So rank 1s are not upgradable. The commons are not upgradable. Does that mean I should sell them? Maybe I'm supposed to sell them. Huh. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you know about this. Like, is there another use for them, or can I just sell them?
Doesn't look very friendly.
You're gonna return to town, though. I kind of want to. Do you have new
Time
quests?
to view the requests. Here it is.
No. Interesting.
Come again.
Eventually, I'll have to tackle them again, but like try and tackle them and get the higher rankings. I wonder if there's supposed to be crabs here. I'm gonna have to look it up before I spend like 20 hours looking. Like, not look up their exact locations, but just know if it's even possible. Because if it's not possible, I'm not gonna bother looking up everywhere to find one. One thing's for sure is you cannot use your weapon here. So there's no breakable boxes or stuff like that. What if he gives me something the more I've collected? Like, we know he's big on them, but like, oh!
A little of this.
Fishing tournament flyer. What is this? Oh, is that the note I was missing? Oh, it's got to be the note I was missing. Oh, it is. Thank God. Calling all anglers. Come on down to the pond for a day of exciting fishing action. It's free to enter, so what have you got to lose? We even have prizes for first and second place. Still not convinced? Don't be the only one to miss out on all the booths selling fishing gear and delicious food. A celebration second only in size to the annual Harvest Festival. From beginners to masters, we hope to reel in a huge crowd. Who knows? You might even get to take a fly casting lesson from the famous Fisher God himself. The Fisher God is as unpredictable as the weather. Attendance not guaranteed. Dude, that was great. Conditions apply. Oh yeah, look at that. Part 2. He needs 3, but I got 5.
I smell a new mission. Mission complete.
He needs 5, and I got 5.
Ready for some action?
Now he needs 7.
Daddies ain't got nothing on you.
But we get stun power. Very cool. It's definitely a very unique way to like travel the world and stuff. I've never seen that in a game before. Usually, like, you have a world map, you travel back to town, like you have to select it manually and do stuff. Like here, it's kind of like, it's almost like hub based. Like, the town is the hub. You can't really leave the town on your own. It's not like open world at all. But then you can teleport to various locations, and then return home just returns you to the hub. I wonder if there's going to be different hubs, or if it's always going to be that one hub specifically.
It's eerily quiet.
It is very quiet. I agree. Extremely so.
That sounded like a kid.
Hurry.
Like a kid? It's not like an adult.
What's this?
What do you mean, a kid?
Is this like a coliseum?
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
There we go.
I'm going to be fighting in
This'll
that
come in
Coliseum,
handy.
aren't I?
Hello, little friend.
Oh, another wee pincer. It was right there. Oh my god, dude. I didn't even see him. I collected him because my character, like, there was a circle that appeared on screen telling me, oh, there's something there. Oh, I don't like this at all.
The place is crawling with goblins. It doesn't seem like they want to scuffle.
No! Run! Get out while you still can!
That doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't.
Quite the menacing shield. Let's work together to attack from behind.
Damn, that was a good hit. It means business with that shield.
There's nothing to fear. Let's
like
do
a wild
this.
boar. And I reckon we can outmaneuver him.
No more. Let none escape.
This is Roland. What's your status?
We're going toe-to-toe with this huge goblin turtle.
Roger that. I'm on my way. Hold out until I arrive.
Spread out and keep your distance.
Where'd all the outcry come from?
Winter spray.
Looks like it's losing steam. We should strike now.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Feel the fight.
There's like other monsters on the battlefield and stuff, but we don't actually need them.
Hey, now you're protecting me.
Feeling our hit.
What do you think? No falling
Dude.
under my watch. There now.
You're wearing it down.
Prepare to follow me. You have my aid.
We can't rest yet.
I'll finish this.
Here they come.
Very well. Spread out and keep your distance.
Keep slashing. He runs on his last legs. Here they come again. Watch your
He's almost dead.
Meet your leg.
No grumpy gobble's gonna one-up us.
Yeah, there it is. I don't even have to fight the other guys. He had like so little HP left. I was like, nah, we good, fam. We good. Dude, this is hard difficulty. Like this.
Yeah, that's right. Run away with your tail between your legs.
It was still very easy. I didn't even have to heal.
Lyria, did you notice the wind throughout the battle?
Yes, I'm sure of it. It has to be Tempeal's Primal Beast.
Bingo. Guess this is where the real battle starts.
Hello? Is everyone all right? What happened to the hostages in the fortress?
Everyone's fine. They just need to rest.
Stay still.
Ow. Ow. Yeah. We're alive.
Yeah.
What a relief. I can't thank you all enough.
So, what do you guys say to meeting the blowhard stirring up this storm?
Wait, what are you talking about, Rackam?
Told you before we left Folka, remember? The problem with a primal is our problem too.
I don't know about this. Maybe it's best to leave well enough alone.
But if we don't calm down the Primal Beast, the situation on the island is only going to get worse.
I hear what you're saying, but...
Trust us.
Captain... All right, I understand. I'm sure veteran Skyfarers know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, we got this.
But if it gets risky, there's no shame in retreat. I still owe you a reward.
I heard reward.
You don't have to tell us twice. Thanks for the concern.
Sit tight. The least I can do is drop you off a little closer.
Reminds you of our showdown with Tiamat, doesn't it?
Tiamat, the primal beast of wind, slumbered for a long time at Port Breeze, blessing its adventurers and tradesmen and bringing the archipelago fabulous fortune. Her rampages, however, summoned terrible destruction, whipping up winds to rival the tumult of the grim basin. She shares a bond with Rackam, who completed the innermost teachings, which blessed him with her power. So Rackam's got a deal with two separate ones? Two separate Primal Beasts? You got to go one with Noah too. Oh, but the exchange of vow. I don't know what that means.
I was wondering why this felt so familiar.
Chapter 3 already. These are flying by.
Good luck, and stay safe.
I guess there was no loot in that. There was no loot in that dungeon. We got like the little chest and that was it.
Those winds are still a big problem. You're not wrong.
I love playing as her, man. It's gonna be tough to switch to a different character. I'm getting used to her now, and I'm having a lot of fun with it.
I'll take a little of this.
Kind of wish we could have more than like 4 spells though, 4 attacks. Well, 3 actually.
Oh my.
Well, 4. I wish it was more than 4. Go. Wow, dude.
Enchanted land!
Nice. Yeah, that's completely broken. Nothing there. There's nothing underneath. We good.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Now, you come back.
It's gotta be a pincer. A wee pincer somewhere.
There we go.
The environments are so pretty.
One fell blow!
The winds have moved up. Rather foreboding, isn't it? Let's hurry.
There we go. Not bad.
Even more treasures.
Whoa! This place gets way bigger on the inside.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Some sort of altar?
That's a primal beast!
One wrong move, and that could be us. And we can forget about ever making it home.
Furycane? Huh? That's its name. Just for a second, I could hear its whispers. And it sounded so upset. It needs our help.
Our help with what, I wonder? I suppose there's only one way to find out. Let's get closer so
Dude, it is very angry.
I'll do my best.
Extremely angry. Very angry boy.
We need to stop the primal rampage before it gets any worse.
Yeah, we'll get that. I'm just busy. If I can climb here, there's nothing to go. There's nowhere to go from here.
Look out!
Holy!
Poor thing. We have to help him.
Feel the fight!
Dude, I saw him charge. I don't know why I didn't do anything.
Find a safer way to cross.
Did he fall down? Oh no. Oh, there's a thing on there.
Once the know it, it's over.
Keep it moving, people.
There's one of those things here. Sure, let's try it out.
An enemy force!
Look at level 15, it's not too bad.
Enchanted land!
There's nothing to fear.
Emerald shield!
On me! The most formidable crew in the skies.
I can go all day long.
I'll finish this! It's over!
It's Jover.
Thank you, Rosetta.
I'm here to protect the crew.
It's over! Like this!
So the master shows its face.
Level 22.
Perish! Feel the fight! Now!
Right away. Well done.
I'll finish this!
Let's rock the next one, too.
Cruel ice! My will lives in this
Let's go.
place! Fall now! Rest in peace! Captain!
My turn now. Tempest Blade. Ah! Rosetta.
You're mine! Enough of you! Heal!
Don't get carried away.
Let's do this! Bring it! Absolute zero!
We took him
Oh! Oh, that was amazing. Let's go, dude. That was so cool. Dude, the battle system in this game is so... Dude, it's top tier, man. It's so much fun.
Now then. Oh my.
This is so much more fun than in FF16. Dude. Wow. Wow. That's all I gotta say. Just wow. Okay, can climb up there.
Hey, you guys. Think we can go this way?
Can probably do that, yeah. I'm busy going up though.
There we go. This'll come in handy.
Look at this environment. I thought I removed the navigation, but I guess not. Or I guess it doesn't count for this specifically.
Ugh, more goons. Just our luck. Do you think these goblins are running away from the Primal
Thanks,
Beast?
Lyria. Sure seems that way.
But if we leave them be, they'll just try to ransack the town again.
Stop, rock, and roll.
That should be the last.
There. Now it's a straight shot to the altar.
Okay, we got him. We got him. That was fairly quick. I don't see any pincers anywhere. Like, we haven't found a single one, which kind of surprises me. But I mean, maybe there's not supposed to be any here. But I mean, I find out like I find it more likely that I just haven't. Oh, there it is. There it is. I knew there was going to be at least one. Dude. Hopefully, there's only one, and not like another one that I missed somewhere. They're hard to see, man. I kind of wish there was like an item I could equip that like warns you whenever you hear one.
I think I'm having deja vu. But there's another lever here.
Yeah, there was one. I just want to break boxes, man, and open chests.
Oh my.
Again with the goblins?
No.
Hurry. The altar should be down this path.
It's the home stretch! Go, go, go!
Or is he? Oh.
Winter's reign!
Follow through. Prepare. Good shot, EO.
You don't have to coddle me, you know.
That block was so clutch. Dude, the combo block at the last second. Dude. Let's go, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm flying.
Oh, crud! Watch out! This thing's not gonna hold up much longer.
Wait, I'm alone.
Jump for it!
Wait, what? Look out!
We can take refuge in the back cave.
We're almost there!
Oh, I fell down. Oops. I wasn't looking.
Hurry. The altar should be down this path.
Because I thought it was like a separate path. I'm going to try running the other path. There's like 2 paths.
Oh, crud! Watch out!
There's like one here and then there's one to the right.
Hold up much longer.
You gotta be kidding! Jump for it!
Wait, what?
Like this way on the right here.
We can take refuge in the back cave.
I just don't know like what the deal of it is.
Too many close calls lately.
Lyria, are you hurt?
No, I think. Monsters above us, huh? Hope we've all got our hiking boots on.
Dude, he's still rampaging above us.
See that? Oh?
Miners meeting minutes. We've got even more of those here. Oh, Goblin Warrior, the boss we fought. There's no 3D models. One in town or playing in offline mode. Okay. The Goblin Warrior is a subclass of Goblin, boasting the largest and cruelest of the brood, known to quash foes with blunt weapons and shields too heavy for human wielders. They fight in brigades, summoning weaker goblins with war cries. When enraged, these berserkers devastates all within reach, including their own. Badass. Miners meeting minutes. Yields for the second half of this year were incredible, especially for Tempest Stones, Iron Clusters, and Vermilion Stones. We're proud of our pristine safety records. No deaths from cave-ins, collapses, gas leaks, or other accidents occurred over this period. Not anymore, I'm sure. There is, however, the issue of overmining. The primeval god's blessing is not to be exploited. Therefore, mining operations will go on hiatus for the next term. In the meantime, a contract to fix up the altar is in the works. We must all remember to give thanks to the primeval god. So the altar got broken somehow. It's got to be it. It's got to be what happened. Attack power. Yo, bunch of new music. Ooh, I like the little animations. They're so cute. Yeah. Nice. Got it.
Now what do we have here? This will come in handy.
Ah, there's one here. Of course there is.
Hello, little
Today's been
friend.
one hell of a welcome to the Skydom. Can we have one normal day?
I mean, we are spyfarers. Kinda comes with the territory, don't it?
Can we have one normal
More
day?
death-defying escapades my heart can take.
Oh, I forgot about the freaking first attack, man. Every time.
The nerve! Finish! Well, this place won't explore itself.
Every time. There's like one attack every time. And every time I fall for it.
The people of Tempeal must have been mining here.
I imagine so. Thanks to the Primal, it looks like they've got no shortage of resources.
Primals are amazing.
Okay. Let's check this out. I'm worried that's going to bring me too far, but no, that seems fine.
We've got this.
Wait. Is there more elsewhere? I don't see any more.
Either we move it or lose it, folks.
Poor thing. Stuck in a ceaseless rampage.
It's suffering a great deal.
Oh my god.
We better move faster. It's too dangerous here.
These raging things never learn or what?
What's become of them? Are they deranged?
I don't know. They're trying to take us down with them.
Hopefully we can go back there afterwards. Otherwise, I might have lost the chest. I fell down. Hopefully that resets.
Too many close calls lately.
Lyria,
It does.
Are you hurt?
No, I think. Altars above us, huh? Hope we've all got
How come? Oh, it's down. I went up. It's down. Dude, I didn't even notice there was something on there.
You did great.
That's crazy. Well, thank God I failed, because that way we get the
Oh
chests.
my.
I don't think we can come back here afterwards.
We have one normal day.
I mean, we are skyfarers. Kinda comes with the territory, don't it?
Sure. But I don't know how many more
Well
death-defying escapades my heart can take.
Not bad.
That is so cool. Can I jump from? No, I can jump. Ooh, that was dangerous. Oh,
The people of Tempeal must have been mining here.
I imagine so.
came out from nowhere.
The Primal, it looks like they've got no shortage of resources.
Primals are amazing.
Okay, now we're good. Now I'm gonna focus on escaping. I think I don't have to fight the goblins. I think all I have to do is just run.
Either we move it or lose it, folks.
Poor thing. Stuck in a ceaseless
I'm really
rampage.
hoping there's not supposed to be like treasures here or something that I'm missing out on because I'm busy running away.
Do these raging things never learn or what?
What's become of them? Are they deranged?
I don't know. They're trying to take us down with them.
There's the exit. We're home free.
I think that was a chest.
Yeah.
Yo.
I feel like my wings are gonna fall off.
Damn, dude. That's a chest right there. Making sure there's no pincers.
There we go. This'll come in handy.
42 shards. Oh. Little safe spot. Useful.
Now then. Oh my.
Yeah, we're gonna save. I don't want to move too far and trigger a cutscene or something.
Thanks for waiting, everyone.
Oh, blacksmith. Wait, what can I do?
Waiting for my favorite customer.
Wait, what? It's telling me I have this new, but it's not true. Oh, just telling me I can now. I have a crit too. Is that it? Is that all there is to it? I need griffin feathers. Wait, hold the phone. Hold the phone. How does that work? I thought everybody had a sigil equipped. Oh, we do, but we can't upgrade them whilst they're equipped? Is that no, because it said equipped already. Wait, what? Oh, maybe I have to swap characters. Maybe that's it. No? Oh, I was here. I was in basic stats. I wasn't in this window here. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so it seems like we'll be able to do it. We just need to get Griffin Feather, which I'm assuming is something you get from this boss, maybe? That would explain why, like, I'm just kind of locked until I find that specifically. I don't know. Looking for pincers. No. You can't fall there. I tried and I can't.
The wind's so strong.
Must be close to the eye of the storm. Be ready for a fight.
Yeah, come on. This ain't our first rodeo with a primal.
Yo, that's a lot of wind. Yo, look at him. Whoa, he looks so cool. Yeah, something's making him angry. Like, controlling him. That was the same with Bahamut, wasn't it?
Now you're protecting me.
Don't think Lyria can hear me. Is something blocking our connection? This is just like a Bahamut.
Well, we've dealt with rampaging primals before. We'll just have to do it again.
Right. We'll chip away at its defenses until Lyria is able to absorb its power.
Yeah.
Taking control of a primal is no simple task. The Empire's dark agents have made it to this skydom? And who brought it?
Oh, Furycane, we're going to save you.
All these rough winds. Kinda reminds you of Tiamat, doesn't it?
Tiamat's anger was always smothered somehow. But Furycane's gales seem to shriek with hate.
What am I supposed to do to avoid them?
Winter's rain!
I support Lyria.
It's magic's weaker. Lay it on, guys.
You're mine! I'll finish this! Are you injured?
Katalina?
We'll never hit it at this rate!
It turned into a big wind bullet. How do you stop that?
I don't think you do. You should avoid his attacks mostly.
Lord of Light, come forth! Over here! Quickly! You better stay in the bubble! My name is Bahamut! Listen, thank goodness!
Hey, nice, Lyria. Glad he's fighting on our side this time.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Power is starting to swell.
Hold up. Did the demon pony just transform?
It is a primal beast, after all. Were you expecting something different?
You can tell primal beasts were weapons created by astrals. Their powers are capable of untold
Yo,
destruction.
he looks
But after the war, they abandoned
so
us
cool.
here in the Skyrim. Some took to the land. Some were deified.
Still others found a home alongside Skyfall and helped advance great civilizations.
Like Furycane, primal of vitality. It blessed Tempeal with its power.
How callous it is to twist this creative soul into an instrument of destruction.
Can we please?
On its way.
Darn right. Just don't get sloppy, because this thing needs business.
Furycane, I promise
There's nothing to
we'll save
fear.
you. Its magic reserves are crazy. It keeps flinging attack after attack at us.
Something about Furycane's power feels unnatural.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm not sure, but something isn't right.
Break.
Hey, now you're protecting me.
It just tried to talk to you.
Let's make this swift.
No escape!
It's okay, Furycane. If you stop fighting, we will too. We just want to help. Hang in there, guys. Looks like Lyria's starting to get through.
Oh, because I'm protecting. Nice.
You're finished!
Thanks, Lyria. My guard's down.
Oh, wow.
Are you injured?
Winter Flame!
Get in there! I'll take it from here.
All right, we got him. Got him. I didn't even get to do my special attacks or anything. That was a bit chaotic. There was some attacks I didn't know what to do.
It's okay. Be at peace now.
Oh, you can tell. You can see it
Thank you.
beneath the armor.
And that's a wrap, folks. Booyah! Let's get off this rock and give Fix-It-Dude the good news.
Hold it. You guys see that ship?
Ruby red for the hull? Sticks out like a sore thumb, don't it?
Again?
Lyria.
What's this? No! Stop it! Stop it! Please don't! What the heck?
The Primal Beast is being absorbed. But it doesn't... It's not Lyria's doing.
Hey,
Lyria! What's wrong?
It wasn't me. I couldn't stop it. You guys? Who are they?
No friends of ours, I'd wager.
Now, they look like a fun bunch to tangle with.
Do not deviate from the mission. We are simply here for a meet and greet.
And you are?
We've been waiting for you, Shaman of Salvation. Now, would you be so kind as to join us?
No! Let me go!
If you value your life, you'll leave us alone.
Oh, fancy a challenge, huh? Fine. Have it your way.
Who's that?
I
this in 90 seconds.
90 seconds? Controlling the captain. This young woman is on a journey to reach Estelucia. She's a flooded choice in these situations, learns all types. Also, I have to control the captain.
Who is this freaky guy? Some weird vibes here.
Stay alert. Emerald shield. What do you think?
Leave defense to me.
Take this! I'll crush you!
I expected more bite.
I mean, so far. You haven't done anything to me either, bro.
I'll crush you!
This guy's tough. Too tough for a normal warrior.
It's inhuman what he can do.
Welcome to my garden.
Oh, wow.
I'll crush you!
Oh, whoa, I did block that though.
Afraid time is up. Playtime's over.
Lyria.
He just one shot. Bro, she's a primal. What do you mean?
Here it comes!
I'll protect you. Phalanx.
One left.
He's a freak. How do you even get that strong?
Eat this!
Playtime's over.
Who are these guys, man?
So we finally meet. O Shaman of Salvation, long have we waited for this day.
What? Shaman? Me?
How uncanny. So much in common with the blue butterfly and Seed Hollow's elegy. Oh, my apologies. You must be bewildered by this disrespectful treatment.
Who the heck are you? And what do you want from us?
Oh. How rude of me. You may call me Lilith.
Lilith?
Pilgrims of Avia. I, their shepherd.
Dude, the visuals.
And I will not rest. Not until we open the path to Utopia. Estelucia.
Utopia? Wait, you just said Estelucia, but that's the same place we're headed.
Ah, truly? Our goals eclipse one another. Then I needn't prattle on. This meeting has proven quite serendipitous. I promise to take care of everything. Now, dear Shaman, prepare yourself for glory, for a grand pilgrimage awaits us. We shall pave a new path to Estelucia.
I don't think so. You don't get to make the rules on my watch. You buttface!
You butt face?
Come, let us return.
Ma'am!
Lyria!
If I could just stand up.
Give her back!
You have a gun, use it.
We'll go with you. Get up!
You don't need to stand up to...
Trial to Flames! My name is... Let go! Help me!
You do realize if you kill me, you lose your buddy, right? You lose your shaman.
You are unworthy.
Because we're linked.
Lyria, welcome to a new home.
Please save me! Stop this! Please help me! Where were you when I needed you the most?
Oh my god, dude. What?
Awake? You big jerk! Do you know how worried I was? First those weirdos took Lyria, and then you wouldn't wake up! Are you gonna be fine now? Good. In that case, better let everyone know you're up. Cat's been beside herself.
We can't afford to stop. We have to save Lyria.
Whoa, try to cool down there, Cat.
But I promised her I would show her the outside world, no matter the danger. What if I can't protect her? What if I can't get her back? I refuse to break my vow.
We know how you feel, but we can't jump the gun here, not without knowing more.
Yeah, that guy was tough. We need a plan.
Otherwise, he'll just mop the floor with us again.
No matter. We can't stop until we have Lyria back.
Right. We're coming, Lyria.
Oh, Katalina.
Where am I?
Captain!
Oh, we're in the church in
Glad
town.
you're back on your feet. You scared the hell out of us.
I'm sorry, Captain. I wasn't strong enough to protect Lyria.
Oh.
Good news, folks! I got a lead on those ruffians who ambushed you.
Really? Where did they take her? Tell me right now or else.
Jeepers! Calm down, Katalina. Is that any way to say thanks for the help?
Of course. Sorry.
It's quite all right. I know exactly how you feel, Katalina. With all you did for us, it's only fair that I do my part to help you. Besides, looking into the Church of Avia was fairly simple.
The Church of Avia, another name for the Pilgrims of Avia, led by Lilith. They worship primal beasts, whom they call primeval gods, and promise salvation through an ultimate pilgrimage to Estelucia. This religious group wields as much power as a large country, and they're highly trained and technologically advanced military, led by 3 fearsome generals, are as mighty a force as any national army. That can be
A
good.
church? They did call themselves pilgrims.
Oh. How are you feeling, Captain?
Much better.
Glad to hear it. It's important to take care of yourself.
So where'd those zealots march off to?
It seems like they're taking Lyria to Latanya Island.
Latanya. This huge island is threaded throughout with mountain ranges, with the highest peak, Mount Nagelith, piercing the underbelly of the clouds. Latanya is blasted with snow throughout the year, miserable for locals, but in summer, ice is carted down from its mountain and exported to neighboring islands as frozen treats. Okay.
Where's that?
Fret not. I'll show you the way myself.
Whoa, slow down, champ. First of all, we're skyfarers. We can't be babysitting.
What?
Point made. I see we've severely underestimated you, Roland.
So he's got a deal with a primal? What did that mean?
Look, the Church of Avia grows bolder by the day. They used force in Tempeal and abducted Lyria, an innocent traveler. I cannot sit idly by and allow such deeds to go unpunished. I'm quite capable of handling myself in a fight, and will do my best to aid you. If I may?
Every Skydam's got a bad bunch. If you're offering to help us with them, I won't say no.
Now, about your ship. You know, the really big blue one?
The Grand Cipher.
Yes, that's it. The repairs on the Grand Cipher will soon be completed. I did a little work on it myself, and just wait until you see what I installed.
Oh my god, Rackam's gonna not. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Silly me. I must have been rambling about something else.
Oh my god, dude.
Moving right along. I took the liberty of procuring a new weapon and some armor for you, Captain. Your current gear has certainly seen better days, after all.
Yo, what?
Sweet! That's real nice of ya.
I hate to imagine Folka's fate if your crew hadn't shown up when it did. These small tokens of appreciation are hardly enough to convey our gratitude.
Well, thanks all the same, Fix-It Dude.
It's Roland.
We're grateful for all you've done, Roland.
Give me a moment to check my gear.
A wise decision. Meet me at the dock once you feel you're ready to leave. See you soon. Lilith.
Oh.
Enough is enough.
Yo, he knows her. But he didn't tell us he know her. He called them ruffians. As if he didn't know who they were. Yo, look at my gear.
Let's go.
Yo, why she look so badass? The Sword of Eos. Your broken weapon was sold for scrap. You received 9 fortitude shards and 4 fury.
We'll find her, okay?
Insane. Dude, I look so badass. I kind of want to play as the captain now, to be honest. Is there anything here? Like any loot or... That way we can talk to people, though.
Poor Katalina. Lyria's kidnapping has hit her extra hard. We'll save her, no matter what.
Of course. I don't care how strong they are. I'm not... We're not giving up. Look. Lyria's grown so much since she met you. Almost every night, she would come and tell me about her day, and all the new things she experienced with you and the crew. And each time, I was more and more glad we all found ourselves on this journey together. I won't let it end here.
I know that the eyes move a little bit. That's cool, man.
I promised Lyria that we'd see the world. That we'd see the end of the skies.
Though it is a well-known fable that Estalucia, the Isle of the Astrals, lies at the end of the skies, there is no proof that the island exists. Scholars have put forth many contending theories about what lies at the sky's end, including the presence of a great wall or a utopia of ease and comfort.
So I swear, we'll get her back. Together, as a crew. Lyria, don't give up.
I hope Eugen's not beating himself up too much.
Hey, Captain. Can you ever forgive me?
What for?
For what?
Sorry, but I got to apologize. See, I had a bad feeling the second I saw that red ship. When you've been through as much as I have, you develop a sixth sense for danger. But I still ignored the warning bells. Damn it all. So much for calling myself a guardian. Can't protect a damn thing. Well, I ain't giving up on Lyria. I'm bringing her home, and nothing's gonna stop me.
Oh, man.
They'll pay. I'll show them what an old vet can do.
New shop features available. A new feature has been added to the blacksmith. The exclamation mark on the facility icon means there's something new worth checking out. There's also a new side quest as well, it seems. I can't remember the last time I asked a handyman for a favor. How nostalgic. If you come across one of his flyers, could you bring it my way? Now that I think about it, this new guy looks just like the one I used to know way back when. How uncanny. I already have it. Oh, cool. He looks exactly like the last one. Maybe he's the same guy. There's a bunch of side quests and stuff. Okay, finally I get access to the menu again. I want to go back to... Oh, this is... Whoa! This clashes so much. Okay, let's go back to this one. I like this one a lot. And it's the one in the cutscenes also, but it looks so good. It didn't look as good in the original armor, but like this new armor, it looks really great in pink. Sword of Eos. So nobody else got a new sword, but mine did. Looks so badass now. Forgemark brought in this sword emanates power from deep within. Merely gripping its hilt fills one with boundless courage. When Shino perished while defending Lyria from the Earthsea Empire clutches, she shared her life force with the future captain, saving Shino and sparking an incredible adventure. Though they share an unbreakable bond, it seems to be growing weaker. Well, that's not good. Rebelware. Roland acquired this light armor for Shino. He dubbed it Rebelware to express his defiance toward Avia. Lyria's journal, but she's not there anymore. But apparently, a militarized cult called the Church of Avia has kidnapped Lyria, and this young woman will stop at nothing to get her back. Sporting new armor in the Sword of Eos, courtesy of her newest ally, Roland, she stands ready to punish Avia for their crimes. While attempting to pacify the Primal Beast of Tempeal, Lyria is kidnapped without warning by the Church of Avia. Id. One of Avia's 3 generals, he protects his liege with fierce swordsmanship. Though quiet, he carries out Lilith's will faithfully and without question. The enigmatic shepherd of the Pilgrims of Avia, her goal is to reach Estalucia and bring salvation unto her flock. Bruh. Furycane. Primal Beast of Vitality generally resembles a centaur of monumental size, with wraiths of green smoke whirling pell-mell beneath layers of armor. However, when in mortal danger, Furycane or Furycane will shed its armor and manifest in its true form. Oh, look at that. That's cool. They all have like multiples. No, Porto Bahamut only has 1. Yeah, Furycane is the only one. Tempeal disaster report. Deceased, 79 + 9. Missing, injured. Search and rescue is still ongoing. Reconstruction efforts will begin when deemed appropriate. Hi Shino, just thought I'd give you a primer on caring for the sword and armor I gave you. I crafted them a long time ago using a special metal alloy. Sorry, that's a trade secret. I'm confident my pieces will withstand a ton of punishment, but only if you observe proper maintenance. Let's start with the sword. It'll get chipped in tough battle. There's no way around it. You probably already knew this, but keep the blade sharpened and any old whetstone will do. So long as you're gentle, after that, you should treat the blade with high-quality camellia oil produced by the smithies in Seed Hollow. It's not cheap, but it's worth the price. Finally, don't forget to wipe off excess oil with an antique cloth. Now for the armor. Frequent polishing with oil and metal brush is a must. The exterior is chemically treated with melamite to prevent rust, but that coating can be scrapped off in extreme combat. Scrub off any rust immediately with a metal brush and oil, or else it'll spread like mold. Oh, and make sure it's Dali 566. That's a high-performing all-purpose oil that was manufactured on Dali Island. Though no one knows how to make it anymore. I got you started with a small bottle, but you ought to stock up from a trader if you can. If you need additional help, take your gear to a smithy in Folka or Seed Hollow. It's not free, of course, but some situations call for an expert's touch. So that kind of confirms there's only 2 towns, that means. Seed Hollow and Folka, that's it. There's going to be 2 towns in this game. Interesting. Another chip. Bunch of music collections, a ton of them. Damn, dude. And I guess that'll be that for this episode. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this this brand new series on the channel. It's not going to replace Xenoblade Chronicles 2. As you can see, I'm still playing heavily Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I'm still going to go through all of the Xenoblade games. This is just a kind of a side thing whenever it doesn't make sense to record a video for Xenoblade, like for example tonight, because we're like on the eve of a stream and I can't really make an episode now because people won't have time to watch it before the stream, so it's kind of the perfect time to play something else. So this is what it is. If you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you liked the video, please consider liking it as well. This playthrough is probably gonna bring in far less people than the Xenoblade stuff, so it'll need all the help it can possibly get. So commenting down below, sharing the video, doing all the stuff really helps me out, and I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the live stream for more Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I'll see you guys if you're looking for more of this game in the next video. Bye bye, guys.